Extreme Sports. Proudly covering local high school athletics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Going deep.
Got him.
Got him. Touchdown. Got a man going to the end zone. He's there. Koval. Touchdown. Ah, nice job with the feet. Yes. That was one good catch.
Good evening and welcome to Titusville Rocket Football. Tonight, the 3-4 Rockets take on the 4-3 Warren Dragons from War Memorial Field in Warren, Pennsylvania. Our coverage of Rocket Football this season made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. By Poppies. By the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group. By The Barking Lot. By Fat Chads. By Armstrong. By the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub. By Kreiner Real Estate. By Warner's Bakery. By Goodwill. By Larry's Auto Service. By Corky's Pizza. And by the Titusville Beverage. And welcome to Warren and inside the Kreiner Real Estate Warner's Bakery pregame show. 3-4 Rockets and the 4-3 Warren Dragons. This is a big game. Our crew here tonight includes Jim Bodemer on play-by-play. We've got Joe Roddy joining us up here in the booth. Phil McCrillis down on the field with the wireless mic. Camera operators tonight are Adam Bodemer and Joe Watkins. Jim, good evening and welcome to Week 8 of high school football.
Well, it's going by in a real hurry, Luke, and unfortunately, because that means the Titusville Rockets have a tough time reaching for the playoffs right now with all the few games that are left. So this is a very important ball game up here at Warren Memorial Field, both for Warren and for Titusville. But for me, I want to see Titusville be able to carry on what they've started here the last couple of weeks. They got a winning streak going. They're playing well, and they're coming up against a good Warren team. And it's going to be a game of, I think, of attrition here for both of these ball clubs. Who can get off to a good start, who can maintain throughout the game in terms of the fundamental things that they do well. So it's going to be a tight ball game. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, we had a chance to sit down with Coach. That's coming up next as our pregame show continues. The Kreiner Real Estate Warner's Bakery pregame show here from Warren. Our coverage will continue right after this.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. We offer competitive pricing and an array of equipment for you to get the job done and on time. Hosting an event? Poppy's can help with that too. We have tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project needs. Poppy's Place on the Tynesta Road in Pleasantville.
Come down to Donovan and Bauer Auto Group on Thursday, October 27th from 5:30 to 7 for our 12th annual Trunk or Treat. Search the beds of our trucks and the trunks of our cars for all kinds of goodies. This is a lighted and safe outdoor event for children and families of all ages. We will once again be taking in any monetary and non-perishable food donations that will be given to the local Titusville Food Bank. We hope to see you at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group's 12th annual Trunk or Treat on Thursday, October 27th. Please check our website, donovanbauer.com, and our Facebook page for more details. See you at Trunk or Treat.
And welcome back to the Rocket Pregame Show. Joining us now is head coach of the Titusville Rockets, Mike Reynolds. Coach, good to see you.
You too.
70 points on the board over the last 2 weeks. Kept your opponents to about 14. What's going on with the program?
Guys are doing well. If you count the past 3 games, we scored 105 points.
There you go.
Yeah, no, but seriously, that's the most points put up since 2016. It was the last time a team had put that much up. We're real proud of the boys for working their roles, execution. Guys are moving, guys have bought in, and they're doing the things they need to do to be successful. So past couple weeks required us to stay together for the whole game. There were some challenges, just like any other game, but we stuck together throughout. So we're real proud of them for those efforts.
Well, walk us through the Maplewood game. Great game. Both sides, again, keeping Maplewood to 14 on the board. You guys put up, what, 43. Just walk us through offensively, defensively, what you liked, what you didn't like about that game.
Yeah, so opening up, any good football team comes out, they're going to take away your A plays. In our first offensive series, we had some negative yardage. We had some things not go our way, and that's how it works out sometimes. Speaking about Maplewood, we're not going to take anything away from them. They had a good running back. I think he hit 1,000 yards that game. He's doing a great job, wow. Big guy. They've got a couple nice defenders that play real well too. So in that first half of the game, that's kind of what we expected. It was going to be tight. The key was that our guys stuck together and they were able to make sound adjustments. So like in the first series, you may have seen one of their linebackers making a play on us. They knew exactly who it was. They knew exactly what they did wrong. And when we went to those plays later on, they adjusted. And that's the real sign of growth. It's when those linemen out in front are making these adjustments and those quiet decisions that help us out on the field. And so they did a lot of those things. The other thing, credit to our team, our quarterback got the ball out to 7 different guys. So the ball was spread around. The work output did well there. Defensively speaking, you know, that bend but don't break mentality, it was really important. We went up 7-0. They scored. We stopped them from that 2-point conversion, so we managed to keep that lead 7-6, scored the second one, and then once we got in the third quarter, made some of our adjustment, pulled some other things out, and things just went, you know, downhill from there for us. Or uphill.
Uphill, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
No, they were doing up.
Yeah.
Well, and not to go downhill, but you go back to the Seneca game, night and day between first half and second half. The last couple weeks coming out in that second half, how important has that been coming out on the right foot and coming out with that excitement and continuing the momentum that you start in the first half?
This is the upside to this team. We really are going to go back a week before to Meadville. When we were in the second and third quarter of Meadville and running some of our sweep plays against Meadville, who we knew was a sound team working in the state championship, we knew we had something there. Even though you look at the score, it doesn't look like much. That was a defining moment for this program, and we started building from there, and the guys understood that. Then, yeah, that Seneca loss was painful, but it was also a learning moment, and it was something we could come back to every week. You understand what it is to be ahead at halftime, but how to deal with that. And that's something young teams don't always know how to do.
Sure.
You know, it feels good being ahead at halftime. Things are fairly easy, but, you know, those coaches get paid. Those kids want to win in that second half, and so now they have that experience to bring them together. So moving forward into this week, this is our biggest challenge yet. You know, Warren is a good football team. They have a good running back with the Nyquist kid. You know, he's a very effective back that plays all over the field. We're going to have to play these guys for 4 quarters to be successful.
And we can get into that part of it with Warren. What have you seen on film outside of what you just mentioned that you're looking at going, okay, this is a good matchup, or here's where I think we can maybe have the advantage?
Yeah, so when you compare Maplewood and this team, there are some similarities in the offensive style. You're going to see some eye backfield, some single back stuff. You're going to see some tackle over, just smash mouth kind of football plays. But you're going to see Tommy Nyquist twist in the backfield. You're going to see him as a slot receiver. You're going to see him as a split end. He'll be everywhere. So role number one for our defense is to identify where that kid is every play of the game. He's a good running back. There's a couple other guys that do a nice job, but he is goal number one to take care of him. Other than that, they'll run the ball, they'll throw the ball, they'll do a little bit of everything. Most of their plays are straightforward or your zone type plays. You're not going to see a lot of crisscross reverse type action out of them. But in terms of us matching up with them, you're going to see Coach Morelli, who's coached for 42 years, who ironically was a player for John Wiley back in the day. So that's kind of a neat side note for him, but he's their defensive coordinator. So we expect their defense to be pretty sound. They're going to provide us with 3 or 4 different looks. You're going to see, 4-4 look with 3 deep. You're going to see 3-3 stack with 2 deep secondary or 2 deep safeties. And so we're going to look at those looks, and there's some advantages. There's some places we're going to take advantage of with our personnel and those looks on the field. So.
Well, for you guys, offensively speaking, what excites you about getting to this matchup with Warren?
It really comes down to the kids. Every kid on any team has something they do really well. And when you get to this point of the season, you know what your kids can do well. And the goal is to get them in those positions and those opportunities to perform. And so you're going to have a big game. It's going to be Warren's homecoming. Warren is notoriously an unfriendly place to play, both fans, band, everybody. And we've been talking about the kids about this. There's going to be no free breaks. We're going to come in and we just have to be ready to execute and play a full game.
It's funny you mentioned how many different guys got touches last week. I think in the booth we're up there going, what about this kid? What about this kid? Who we've seen in the past get the ball. It must be really nice to kind of have that selection and weapons to choose from.
It is, and it's a credit to the kids that when you have that many guys that can move the ball forward, it's pretty neat because you're not limited to one guy in the backfield like some teams we may play in another week or so. You can spread that around, and you can take advantage as a weakness on defenses. You can look at those matchups and say, okay, we have a shorter, less physical kid here, whereas we match up better, and then those guys end up setting up plays in other places of the field.
Yeah, so. Hard to believe week 8 of high school football already.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Overall, when you look at it, what's your thought, and what do you tell the guys with the last 3 remaining weeks, counting tonight?
Yeah, so it's a neat place to be in right now because every game we play is a game that's important and it's very competitive when you look at it. So you look at what Corey is doing. So if we start at the very end, Corey has had some very successful games where they're coming together and they're beating some people that they didn't think they were going to be able to beat. So that sets that game up at the end of the season, along with this game in Oil City, which is a rivalry that's been dead for quite some time. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how long, but I know we obviously played them back in the day, and so bringing that back and helping the kids understand the implications of that type of rivalry is real important too. So.
Well, big matchup tonight. You got to get through tonight, Warren Dragons, and as you mentioned, we are there, homecoming, and it is a tough place to play. But it's great football, and there's a great history there between these 2 teams. Looking forward to it. Coach, all the best.
Thank you.
All right, the Rocket Pregame Show will continue right after this.
Signature here. Oh, and one last thing.
What's with the chainsaw?
Oh, well, service may be slowed due to network interference.
Network interference?
Yeah, well, maybe if you cut down some of these trees, you can finally get a decent cell signal, which is how you get internet now. Good luck.
Read the fine print. Only Armstrong delivers fast and reliable internet right into your home on a network built specifically for the internet. Zoom from Armstrong.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville.
Hi, my name is Dr. Charlie Gates. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and I spend most of my time here at Titusville Area Hospital. I'm a general orthopedic surgeon. I perform wrist fracture surgery, ankle fracture surgery, and hip fracture surgeries. I do carpal tunnels and trigger fingers, knee arthroscopies, and shoulder arthroscopies. I look forward to serving the patients here in the hospital.
And welcome back to War Memorial Field. This is the Kreiner Real Estate Warner's Bakery pregame show. Luke Rio, Jim Bodemer, Joe Roddy, Bill McCrillis, our camera operators tonight, Adam Bodemer and Joe Watkins joining us. Well, it is a football night for sure weather-wise. Joe?
Beautiful night for football here. Forecast is clear. Temps will be in the upper 40s. It's very slight chance of precipitation and not a lot of wind either. Coming out of the south at 5 miles an hour.
Well, for those on-field conditions, let's go down to the field to Bill McCrillis, who's on the wireless mic tonight, brought to you by Titusville Dairy Products Company and by RTI. Bill?
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Warren. Hey, we're down here at the new field. They got new covering on this field. We've been checking it out. Really nice. I mean, it's really plush. It's I think this may be the first game they've played on this field, I do believe.
Well, I think, Bill, they were here for the first game of the season. What we're told is the turf went down well. It was the track that was the issue.
Oh, we don't worry about the track. We worried about this turf. We're looking from sideline to sideline, and it's supposed to be flat. Gentlemen, I don't think it's that flat. Titusville is going to be, our field is a lot flatter. I mean, we can tell that from here. Down about the 30-yard line on the east side is flatter, a lot flatter. But right here where I'm standing, you can see the crown a little bit. But other than that, what a beautiful night for football. And this is a really one important game for Titusville right now.
You know, one of the things, Luke, and Joe, that I was watching, as Bill was talking, the flag's not moving at the far end of the field, so there's a little bit of a breeze that is not going to be effective. And as I watched the teams warm up, Joe, Titusville's kicking game seems to be a little superior to Warren. So if it will come down to something in a field goal situation or even extra points, that kicking game could become very important tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Owen, I think, has done a really good job. I'd like to see him get involved in the passing game a little bit more because he's got some speed, but definitely that kid can kick. You know, even on kickoffs, he struggled a little bit early in the season kicking it out of bounds, but he's really come on strong the last few weeks.
Yeah, very important part of the ball game, and is a facet that we haven't seen a need yet to count on the field goal, but he is having very little difficulty from 30, 35 yards out this evening. So that could be an important factor before we're done here.
All right, guys, we'll take another timeout. Let's come back and look at the standings here in the region. It's the 4-3 Warren Dragons hosting the 3-4 Titusville Rockets. Our coverage will continue right after this. And this is the Kreiner Real Estate Warner's Bakery pregame show.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversation. Try our oiled derrick sirloin or railroad flat iron, or how about the TPD ribeye, Louis Lip strip steak, or Fat Chad's pork steak. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the garden pasta or the Asiago chicken, or get the Rocketeer burger or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Let's say I have an internet issue. Do you offer in-home support?
That would be fee.
You did say free, right?
That's a fee.
Free?
Fee.
So do I pay for in-home support or do I not pay for in-home support?
Correct.
Read the fine print. Only Armstrong provides all our customers with free local support and service, in-home, by telephone, or one of our local stores. Zoom from Armstrong.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
And welcome back to War Memorial Field here in Warren, Pennsylvania. That is the sound of Bodemer's Basics. We do not have Bodemer's Basics tonight, but we didn't want you to forget that, we'll bring that back next week when Steve's back with us. We got Joe Roddy with us here tonight. And, Joe, we appreciate you doing this. You joined us when Titusville took on Meadville.
Yep.
Since then, it's been an interesting few weeks for the Titusville Rockets, picking up some wins over Cache and Maplewood last week. They had that tough outing with Seneca. Some shift in personnel in different positions. Jim, this is something we've talked about. Steve's talked about with Coach in the coaches' interviews the last couple weeks. Things seem to be going in the right direction for the Rockets.
Yeah, I think moving Ian McDonald in as the quarterback and allowing Brock Koval to move to the outside or running back, move him around, really makes him a more dynamic team. His stats show that he's throwing the ball really well, no interceptions, and a very high completion rate, especially for a high school kid. So I think it really makes the offense a lot more dynamic, and I'm looking to see as he continues to get more time there in a varsity setting, see how he can continue to grow and maybe make this offense quite a bit more dynamic.
Jim, we talked on the way up. We're still trying to figure out who Warren is.
Yeah, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. Coach talked about it a little bit. To get the Nyquist board, it's a very good running back. Sense board is also a good receiver. And they have a quarterback that throws the ball well. So it's going to be exciting to watch and see how all this plays together.
Guys, we're going to wrap up here the Kreiner Real Estate Warner's Bakery pregame show. We have Rocket football coming up.
Join us at our open house Saturday, October 15th at 9 a.m. Learn about the diverse low to no cost training in the fields of machining, medical assistant, and phlebotomy, as well as several two-year degrees including nursing, early childhood education, and business administration. Take the first step toward your new career by registering for our fall open house today.
At Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, all the local fall sports seasons are here. No matter if you're making that touchdown, running that extra mile, scoring that winning goal, making that putt for birdie, or slamming down that setter spike, the team at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group is a proud supporter of all the fall athletics in Titusville and the surrounding area. Doing your best is a team effort, and the team here at Donovan and Bauer attempts to give the best effort to our customers day in and out, just like all the local athletes. Have a safe and memorable 22 fall sports season to all the local teams and athletes. When you have the time, visit us on our website at donovanbauer.com and score that winning deal.
Oil Creek Plastics has provided quality, service, and integrity to their customers and community. Their talented and committed employees strive to deliver to their clients the best products that are American-made. In that spirit, our high school athletes show commitment to their school and community, excelling at every event. In these times of uncertainty, community comes together. Oil Creek Plastics is proud to support the Titusville Rockets and continue traditions that are made in the USA.
Extreme Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.
Warren saluting the class of 1977 tonight. It is their homecoming night here in Warren, Pennsylvania at War Memorial Field. We're going to be going down to the field to Bill McCrillis for the coin toss in just a moment. Jim Bodemer is going to be providing play-by-play tonight. Joe Roddy will break down the plays. Bill McCrillis on the field with the wireless mic this evening. Football weather down there, Bill.
Yes, it is. It's there's no wind at all, guys. It's beautiful out here. I think the referees are ready to go. We're waiting on the captains to meet at the center of the field here for the ceremonial toss, and we're ready to go.
4-3 Dragons, 3-4 Rockets. Clear tonight, upper 40s. Little bit of wind. Could be a great night for high school football.
Warren High School coming out onto the field. Titusville on the far side of the field as we get set to go. Nice crowd here from Warren, as it should be on homecoming night. We would expect that Friday night. Far side, Titusville's got a good following here this evening on a chilly, what did it say, 50-degree night, 45-degree night, Luke? I didn't see that.
Upper 40s, yeah.
So it's going to be a good football night. It's what you expect late October, and this one between Titusville and Warren. We haven't been up here for a few years. These two schools haven't met, but it's one of the long histories of Titusville football, Titusville sports. The Warren Dragons and Titusville getting together. So there's a lot of history to be played out, but tonight it's all about one game for each of these teams. Both teams have to pick up a win here tonight. And I think what Joe was talking about earlier is really accurate too, in terms of the move with Brock moving into the wideout and running back positions, switching back and forth. It's allowed us to open up our offense a little bit, Joe. And you were mentioning about McDonald's quarterback spot. He's rated 146 on max preps.
Yeah, and to his credit, he's really stepped in really well.
It's helped a lot, Joe, in that Brock has, what is he, 6'2". So, well, hang on, we'll get out the field and with the toss of the coin.
Okay. So if we get the ball, you got the ball. We'll kick it this way. You come behind me. You go behind him.
Okay, guys, I hope you got that.
Well, we're finding out here that Warren is going to receive, so we'll see what that does with Titusville in terms of being able to take a look at this offense of the Warren Dragons. As Mike Reynolds spoke, they have a multiple offense, both passing and running, so you can't really get set on one thing, try to stop just the run game or just the passing game here at Warren. They're able to do multiple things, so it should be interesting, Joe.
Yep. And we gotta also remember, I think this is the first game that we've had away where it's a homecoming game. So I know our boys were pretty amped up when it was our homecoming. So we got that factor going in Warren's favor this week, that it's their homecoming, and they're going to be amped up and ready to go.
Nyquist will go back deep for Warren, along with Ethan Sense, who's their second biggest running back, as Titus will come out to open this thing up. Kicking off will be Rib. Yeah, that's always a motivator, homecoming. I don't know if these kids would have the memories of the competition between Warren and Titusville, because they haven't played each other for a while, so that may not be as big a factor as what it would be with some of us guys a little bit older.
I'm hoping with this realignment that we do get back to those kind of old school rivalries. I mean, how many times have we played? 147?
Absolutely. Kick is going to be taken down at the 10-yard line. Sense comes up across the 15, the 20, gets to the outside, out across the 25, across the 30, look out. And he's going to get out about to the 43-yard line. Good return. Warren will put it in play, 1st and 10 at the 44.
So the defensive line for the Rockets, Joey Saxton leading up in the middle, J.J. Miller, Nate Stearns, Cam Mong, and Brett Schmidt on the ends. Brock Koval as a safety, along with Ashton Burley. Those guys are going to be difference makers today.
Warren will come out now. They'll send 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Pitch back to the tailback. Nyquist coming across the left side, out across the 45 to 50, and brought down at about the Titusville 49. Check that. That's Sense, not Nyquist. Pick up for about 7.
Yeah, the Rockets have, to be perfectly frank, have struggled a little bit on run defense. So, you know, and what I've seen with these teams that we've gone up against with good runners is they're good runners, but they've got good blockers. They hold their blocks, and they do a really good job of blocking.
It seems to be everything to the outside that's been killing us a little bit too, Joe.
Yep.
Eric Doppold, the quarterback. Strong side left now. Put a man in motion to the left. The Dragons, single back. Comes to the pitch back to the outside. Nyquist across the 45. Breaks back to the inside, spins, but be brought down at about the Titusville 41-yard line.
Yeah, there again, you know, Brett Schmidt is a good outside linebacker, and he just cannot get off that block to be able to make that play.
There's some big guards. We'll get a hold of some of these guys for Warren. 75 is 6 foot 285, and Adam and I were watching him earlier, Joe, warming up. He runs well.
Yeah.
And they're having some trouble with the clock. So they're going to take a moment and get the clock set back up and reset the play clock, and we'll be set to go. First down and 10, Warren at the Titusville 41. Warren now will send man wide right, single coverage in that far side. Put the man wing right. Comes in motion to the left. Doppold pitches back, coming to the left side once again, and going to be knocked out of bounds at about the Titusville 38.
A little better pursuit on the inside from the Rockets there.
It's like Schmidt who's in there.
Yep.
Koval also there.
Yeah.
We had a flag on the play. I didn't see the flag. It looks like it's going against Warren. See if we can catch the signal from the official. I didn't see the flag.
I didn't either.
Oh, good. That makes me feel better. Holding.
Maybe that's why they block so well.
Yeah, that's true. I saw Johnson, I think it was, for Titusville, telling Brock, he's holding me, spun me right around, but I didn't see a flag. Right goes wide to the right now for Warren. They have a wing left. Now they're going to put right in motion. Pass, looking to throw over the middle. The pass is knocked down. Thought maybe we were going to pick that one off. I don't know who he was throwing to there.
Yeah, that was number 2.
Right.
Caden Wright. Yeah, cut across. Yeah. And he just threw it a little too high. He really should have caught that. That was not a bad pass.
Second
Maybe had
down.
a little too much mustard on it.
Yeah, second down. Yeah, he throws them hard. I was watching practice. He does fling it pretty good. Second down, 17 from the 49 of Titusville. Trips the right side for Warren.
That's better.
Single to the left. Pitch to the left side. Running out to the outside is Sance. Oh, Titusville up nicely.
Yeah.
Nice getting off the block that time.
Miller broke through there really nicely.
That JJ?
Yeah. Coming up from the inside linebacker position, the guy got on him, but didn't really engage him very well, and he was able to blow through there and mess that play up.
Brings up a 3rd and 17. Pick up a couple on the play. Warren now inside the Titusville 50 at the 48-yard line. Trips again to the right for Warren, single left. Pulled out of the shotgun, gonna throw, and whistle.
Flag on the play again.
Yep, could be motion. It is procedure. That'll cost Warren 5.
Real good opportunity for the Rocket defense here with a 3rd and 23 to get off the field and get the ball here.
That's very true, and that's important.
Yeah.
3rd down 23. The ball's back at the 47 of the Dragons. Trips again right side, single left. High snap. Looking deep. Got a man going deep.
I got it.
And it's out of bounds.
Nice.
I like those passes.
Brings up a 4th down situation and a punt situation, I believe, for the Dragons. So worked out good for Titusville that time, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, Warren not afraid to throw it deep. Really only had the one crossing pattern earlier, but they weren't afraid to throw it deep.
Titusville will send 2 back to receive the punt. Dippold will be doing Eric will be doing the punting for Warren. He also is a quarterback, so watch for the throw. He's going to kick it.
Oh.
Short kick. It's going to hit at the 30 and roll ahead to the 25 and stop at about the 23. So Titusville has their first offensive set. 1st down and 10 at their own 23. So we get off the field, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things we didn't get a chance to talk about in the pregame, the current standings in Region 4. Bulldogs sitting at 6-1 at the top spot. Right behind them, Oil City at 5-2. Then you got the Dragons, Jim and Joe, at 4-3. Titusville in 4th place with a 3-4 record. Then the Knights 0-7 and the Eagles 0-7. And Franklin's playing Meadville tonight, so that's going to be a tough matchup. And I think the Eagles have a tough outing tonight as well.
It's worth noting that the Dragons and the Rockets are tied at 2-1 in region.
Titusville straight ahead in a die play out of the power I. Picked up about 4. Yeah, that's
hurry up offense.
Yeah. Yep, power I again.
I really liked what I saw out of this power I in previous games, so I'm glad to see them
Coble
using
coming to
it.
the outside, across the 40 to the 42.
That's
Check
Jackson
that, Jackson Coble. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that power I. I mean, we've got a real good offensive line there.
This hurry up offense is getting them fits.
Yeah. But look at those weapons. You got Jackson Coble, Brock Coble, and Owen Ribb. I mean,
Got a
that's
flag on the phone.
Yeah, it's one of the problems with the offense is you may not get set.
Yeah.
Could have been a shift or an illegal procedure.
And Miller's in there at center. He's come a long way since the first game of the season.
Boy, isn't that the truth? He got snapped in there rather quickly.
Yeah, he did, and he's come a long way, so it's impressive to see. And he's only a sophomore, so it's good to see a young kid like that step up and take the reins.
Yeah, our player of the game last week.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty against Titusville will move it back to about the 32. Check that 37. First down 15, Titusville. It's a 37. Titusville now will send 2 to the left side, 1 to the right. Man in motion. Ball's given off to the motion man. Johnson gets to the outside, turns upfield, and is knocked out of bounds about the 45. He'll pick up about 10 on the play. Shoemaker Carpenter. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Shoemaker Carpenter.
I could have swore you said Johnson.
Yeah, well, I probably did.
Well, throw one more at you, Jim. Carpin, Shoemaker Carpin.
Carpenter.
I'm going home.
Hey, Steve's not here. We got to pick on somebody.
Oh,
I thought that's what you brought me in for.
You tell Steve next week.
You're too big.
So, Steve.
This time the running back number 10 for Titusville get knocked down in the background. The backfield. Loss of several on the play.
Yeah, there again, I like it. It's a little bit too much trickeration for me. You know, go back to that power I and just hit them hard and run. You know, sometimes when you get going back and forth too much, sometimes it's really effective, but sometimes it just gets all screwed up and doesn't work.
Doubles to the right for Titusville. The ball's handed off to Jackson. Colville up across the 45 to the 47.
I would like to have seen him. Would have liked to have seen him step to the outside there. I think maybe he would have gotten a few more yards had he just went to the sideline there. He's a good, fast kid. Just go to the outside and go.
4th down and 6, so Titusville will have to go 3 and out and punt it away. Mung with the kick. Good punt. Ball's going to hit and go out of bounds right around the 22-yard line, 20-yard line. So Warren gets their second possession. It's 7:20 left in the first quarter here at Warren Memorial. Warren coming up with their second possession. Titusville and Warren each with one, neither one able to move the ball. Penalties kill them both. Can't play behind the sticks.
No, and in game 8, you'd like to see that get cleaned up by now.
Yeah, you would. Of course, we were running a quick offense, which we haven't seen at all this year.
Yep.
Single to the right now for Warren. Put a man in motion right. And the flag down.
Everybody's down over here.
Hey, Bill, I like those gloves.
Thank you.
I can see you from a long ways away with those on.
It's deer season.
It's a little chilly out there, isn't it, Bill?
Not too bad.
No?
Wait for the call here. They're moving.
I'm just checking on this on the sideline over here. You got one guy down a little bit.
Is that Johnson getting up a little slow?
No, that's one of the marketeers over here.
Oh, okay.
It's going to bring up a first down and 15. Did they blow that dead? I didn't think they blew the whistle.
I didn't think they blew it dead either.
Should be a second. Now they're going to get a move back. They're going to give them the first down. So they must have blown it dead.
Yeah, they must have.
Now the clock's all messed up again. Pitch back to the tailback. Makes one cut, but good coverage by Titusville. Brought down to 15.
Yeah, that almost looked like a little bit of confusion on the offensive line there. There wasn't anybody blocking that.
I'm a Titusville fan. That's okay with me.
Yeah.
Brings up a second and 15. Warren will send two both ways, right and left.
We saw they're not afraid to throw it deep. Let's see what they do. Nope.
Quick out.
Quick out.
Pass is complete and covered quickly.
Shoemaker Carpin with a nice clean tackle.
Made it back almost to the first line of scrimmage.
He reminds me of Shoemaker Carpenter.
Huh. They're cousins.
Is he a shoemaker or is he a carpenter? I don't know.
Either way, he's a good ball player.
He's a good ball player.
Third down 10. Big one got to hold him here. Get the ball back. Doubles right, doubles left for Warren. Eric Diepold. Quarterback. Dropping back to throw. Looking over the middle. Got a man deep in the left side. All by himself. At the 40, 45, 50. We're not going to get him. Touchdown Warren. No flags.
He was
messed up.
All by himself.
Eric Dickler to Tommy Nyquist. 6-0. Dragons.
Yeah, he was all by himself on that cross. You saw that come open, and we messed up on our defensive backs.
Yeah, see, the guy on the outside was crossing to the middle, and both the safety, Koval, and Johnson followed the guy coming across, and the guy in the inside just went outside, and nobody went with him.
Warren off the extra point. Rex will be doing the kicking. The snap placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. 5:48 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Warren on a big touchdown pass. So that puts Titusville in a bit of a hole now after giving up a third down and 10 situation and allowing them to get about 80 yards in that play. I think it came from the 15, so I've been 85
We've done that
yards.
a couple of times this year, haven't we, guys?
Yeah. And again, we're talking about week 8. You'd think that, the kid's got to have this square by now. You can see the outside receiver cuts across, and both guys follow him, and it leaves the inside man. It was just a simple crossing pattern and just left him wide open.
Yes.
And he was staring to the right side the whole time, too.
Yeah, he looked at him the whole time. He knew where he was going.
Hey, your replay tonight brought to you by Oil Creek Plastics. Appreciate their support over the years.
Well, we just got to get right back into it here. Don't let
I
that
was going
get
to
to
say,
you.
as Bill was saying, Jim, there's been a couple games where we've gone, down 7 and we've responded well.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and we have done a good job. It was very early on in the first quarter that we were giving up big plays. So we've gotten to where, we tightened up a little bit.
Buck Koval on the return, out across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. As where Titusville put it in play, first down and 10. So, well, the old adage, if you're going to get behind early. Gives you a lot of time to catch up.
Yeah, but it's not a matter of they weren't coming out and ready to play. They
No.
were ready to play, just blown coverage this time.
Yeah, just a blown coverage. A mistake. First down and 10, Titusville. They're at their own 32-yard line. Have to switch footballs. Titusville back, and looks like they're going to go back to that power game. You're kind of like Steve and I, Joe. Run until they stop it.
Yeah, exactly.
Goes to the tailback, driving straight ahead, and he'll get about 5. Do that twice, you got a first down. So,
yeah, it gets. I don't know what it is, but our guys seem to like to run behind an extra blocker or two. So just.
You wouldn't blame him, do you, Joe?
No, not at all.
Quick offense once again for Titusville to the tailback, straight ahead. Koval picks up another 2, bring up a third down in about 4 or 3.
Well, and it's nice when our blockers are other ball carriers. So even in a power I, you might not really know who's getting the ball.
Going the other way, pitch to the outside, and Jackson's got to get there. He's going to outside. He's at the first down the field to about the 48-yard line of Warren. Yep. That was a good run.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I tell you what, he waited and waited and waited for a block, and he got it.
Yeah, that was a little bit Le'Veon Bell-esque there. Just kind of waited and made sure his blockers were set up, and then went.
You could tell he wanted to go, but he just had to wait for that blocker.
Titusville again, power I, Jackson. Koval straight up the middle. Across the 40 to the 38.
And again, this hurry-up offense. That's really putting Warren on their heels right now. Especially in this power I. I mean, they're just getting pounded.
Flag. Titusville jumped. False start on the left side, I think.
Offside?
So that'll, offside Warren.
Well, there again, the hurry-up offense not letting them get
Titusville.
set.
No, it's a Titusville,
it is Titusville.
That's what I thought, too.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'll take it. But second down and about 8 for Titusville.
Well, and I like setting up the running game early because it opens up the play-action passing later and does a whole lot for you later on in the game.
Doubles left, wing right Titusville, man in motion. Mung, pitch goes to Mung, gets a good block to the inside, cuts it out, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds inside the 35, excuse me. See where they spot now.
There's some nice blocking coming down here, guys.
Yeah, that Jackson Koval is a heck of a blocker. He's a good runner, but man, he just blew that guy up.
Third down and 1 now for Titusville, spotted at the 40, checked at the 37 of Warren. Good drive right now. We're just going to keep it going. Back to the power I, to the right. Koval cuts it up the middle. He's going to get to the outside. He's at the 30 and down to about the 27. Ooh, just one man's over to hang on to him or he's gone. I thought he was going to break it.
He will.
First down and 10, Titusville at the 27 of Warren.
Yeah, half of that run was all him, too.
To Koval, cuts to the right side, and he's going to stop that time. Met head on at the line of scrimmage. Big number 75 for Warren. 6'2", 285.
Oh, he's just a little fella.
Just a little guy.
Still growing.
Second down and 10. The ball will be at the 27. Not sure. Titus was waiting for the ball to come in. 20 seconds left on the play clock. Titusville will send 2 to the left side. Baker and Brock Koval. Now they're putting Moan in motion to the left. Looking down over the middle. Gonna roll, gonna have to hustle up. Being chased. McDonald goes to the end zone. And it's knocked away right at the goal line. Bring up a 3rd down.
His first pass of the game, that was a tough play to make. I'm impressed that he got it to where he got it, to be honest with you.
Well, he
Rolling
threw it
out to his left.
He threw it where nobody could get it, really. It was out of bounds.
3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Titusville down 7-0. Good drive going, 3rd down and 10. Might be in 4-down play area.
Yeah, we're right on the cusp.
Doubles to the right for Titusville, wing left. Goes to Jackson Cole. He got side, nice cut up. Spins and gets it down to the 20. Yeah, I thought maybe he'd gone more to be outside. He might have stayed there.
Yeah, his blockers were not really set up for him to go to the outside on that one, so
Lost
I can
his
see
shoe.
why.
Timeout, Titusville.
Well, it's 4th down and 4. You're at the 21-yard line, so we'll see what the offense comes up with on this particular play. I'd be tempted to go back to that power.
I would be too.
I'm really tempted, so if they don't do it, it's not my fault.
Yeah, way they've gone so far, they've got a lot of options here. It's 4th and 4. They've got to be averaging more than that with that power eye. So you could go with the power eye. You could, and again, like I was saying before, this could be a time where you fake that.
It could be.
I don't know. I think still talking about a kick.
Well, you could go for 3, but I don't think.
I don't know.
30-yard field goal. We could make it from here, 35. But you also got Mung right up the middle off the tight end spot.
Yeah. We haven't seen a tight end fire yet, and we're about due for one of those.
I say hi to Bill Brown watching from Colorado. Appreciate your support, Bill. Look forward to having you join us each week from Colorado.
Now, for one thing, it's not going to be the power eye. We have 2 to the right, wing left. See what the offense is called.
Yeah, this could be a tight end fire. Nope.
And it goes to Colville, and
that's
shot very close. I don't think he got there.
About a yard short.
Yeah. Get tripped up just short. So the Dragons will take over 1st down and 10. It'll be inside their, right around their 19, 18-yard line. So not a bad call, 4th down.
No.
I think I'd have went with a power eye, though.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same thing. Just didn't have the lead blockers.
Let's get the ball back here, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, 3 and out would be good.
Yeah, 3 and out would be great.
Doubles to the right, single left for Warren.
Fumble will be better.
Yeah, turnover. Man in motion. Up across the left side. Oh, nice shot. Good job. Get him.
Oh, get him. 57 was in there, shot out of a cannon.
Joey Saxton, 57.
Wow.
Yeah, Joey Saxton from the nose tackle position. Yeah, he just split the gap and went right by him. There's nothing they could do. That was a great play by Joey.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 11. Single to the left. Doubles right. Wing right.
No.
Almost jumped. Pitch out to the left side, going wide. And
that's going to be.
Oh, here comes a flag.
They're going to call horse collar.
Yeah, I think it was face mask. Was
it face mask?
Yeah.
Snapped his head right around.
Yeah, I saw him turn quickly, so I'd rather go with the horse collar. Yeah, I did see
nice.
He snapped around.
Good play by Miller, though. I mean, the pursuit was outstanding.
Yeah.
That happens.
You just got to go a little lower.
So that'll cost Titusville, that's a big one, 15, because he snapped the head. Out to the 31-yard line. Brings up the 1st down, so we had a good series going defensively. Yeah. Penalty gives Warren the ball at their own 31. Doubles to the left for Warren, doubles right, trips right, actually, with the man in the wing right. Nobody in the backfield. Put a man in motion. Give him to the motion of the quarterback keeps. Coming across the left side, out across the 40, 45, 50. Up over the 40, 35. And I'm not sure we're going to get him. 10-5, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Another big play.
Run into the end zone.
Eric DePaul with the run, 69 yards for the touchdown.
Again, blocking there on the end. Really took the defensive end out of the play right there, and it opened up a huge hole. Kind of thought Koval would have enough speed to catch him, but I guess not.
Extra point coming up. So it was Nyquist on the run.
Oh yeah, so that was like a wildcat almost.
Yeah, it was a wildcat. That's what messed me up, is he's come out of the quarterback spot, so it was out a wildcat. Attempted point, kick is up, and the kick looks good. 14-0 here in the first quarter, 1:16 to go. That's that one hurt. You had yourself in pretty good position, a penalty, and then the 69-yard run. So Titusville down 14-0 now is going to have to kind of regroup.
Yeah, we can't have a stalled drive this time. We got to get some points on the board here.
Yeah, we do. It's
almost the end of the first quarter. We're down 14, so need to step it up here and get a nice drive.
Well, we'll see what we can do. We've got Brock Cole going back along with Shoemaker Carpin, and they'll be standing back at the 20 as Getz tees it up for Warren. I didn't expect the big plays. Maybe drives and something, Joe, but I didn't expect them to be to some big plays.
I didn't either. We've been fairly disciplined, and it's a little bit disappointing to see. But
that's terrible kick.
Kick goes out of bounds, so we'll put it in play at the 35. Yeah, I just didn't anticipate them being able to get us on a deep ball or a run like that. But to their credit, they've got two of them in.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're no slouch. They've got some big fellas, and they got some skilled position players like we've talked about. So give them a lot of credit. But it seems to be we're still a little bit lacking on the discipline side, knowing where we're supposed to be and getting off blocks. So kind of some fundamental things we need to work on the rest of the game.
So Titus will put it in play 1st and 10 at their own 35. Titus is going to be sitting a couple to the right. Check that to be 3 to the left. Wing right.
Yeah, let's see how this being down 14 changes the offense here.
Yeah, I was wondering about what it'll do to our game plan. I'm not too sure you want to abandon it too much. Pass is complete to Koval, Jackson, and he's going to get wrapped up right away.
He made one man miss, but couldn't get away from the second man or the third man.
Brings up a 2nd down and 8 for Titusville.
And we're huddling up now, so we slowing the game down a little bit and maybe going with the passing game a little bit more here.
Doubles to the right, wing left. Koval in motion. Koval's going to keep the ball and go to the left. Check at Koval. It's McDonald going to the left, out across the 40 to about the 39. Design run play for the quarterback.
That was a nice play.
Brings up a 3rd and short, about 3.
Yeah, good block and little pull, and the guy in the slot came inside to block. That was a nice well-designed play.
A lot of gang tackling by Warren right now, guys.
Time's running out here in the end of the first quarter. We'll finish up the first quarter. 14-0 Warren Dragons over Titusville. As Titusville trying to get a drive going here. They'll have it 3rd and short when we come back.
Come down to Donovan and Bauer Auto Group on Thursday, October 27th from 5:30 to 7 for our 12th annual Trunk or Treat. Search the beds of our trucks and the trunks of our cars for all kind of goodies. This is a lighted and safe outdoor event for children and families of all ages. We will once again be taking in any monetary and non-perishable food donations that will be given to the local Titusville Food Bank. We hope to see you at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group's 12th annual Trunk or Treat on Thursday, October 27th. Please check our website, donovanbauer.com, and our Facebook page for more details. See you at Trunk or Treat.
Well, welcome back. War Memorial Field, the Rockets and the Dragons here tonight. Dragons with a 14-0 lead over the Rockets as we start the second quarter of play.
Doubles to the left for Titusville. McDonald looking to throw. Throws up across the middle. His pass is complete.
Mong got away from him.
Out across the 35.
Oh, nice cut.
Gets to the outside, back up the middle, and brought down at the 30.
Nice play.
So Mung picks up a bundle for Titusville. Will be first down and 10 at the Warren Dragons 30.
Ran right by one guy, and then he made another guy miss. It was a great cut by Cam there. He's a really talented ball player.
I've been watching him warm up. He's a backup quarterback also, and one of the three, and throws the ball well. Good athlete.
Yeah.
Jackson Cobo has met it, coming across the right side. Nice job by Warren Dragon. Then gets the number
53.
So Warren comes up with a really good tackle on that particular play. That's Stearns, Wyatt Stearns of Warren. A nice play. Lost to about 4. Titus will put 2 to the left side. Mung in the wing right. McDonald looking to throw. He's got to go over the middle. The pass is complete. And brought down. We got an official down.
Oh. Yeah, that was Mong again. Another nice play.
And we have to hold up here as the official went down. I don't know whether he fell or was bumped.
I don't think so. I think he was backing up and just
lost his footing.
Oh, he stepped forward and
14.
Koval was coming across, and the man guarding him ran right into the guy.
Oh. I didn't see that occur, but I looked up and I saw that he was down. Seems to be walking around over there okay, and his trainers are talking to him. It's great to see the trainer from Titusville and from Warren out there very quickly to help him.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Do they have backups? They got extras they can?
Just us up here in the booth.
Just us up in the booth, huh?
We've always made a good call.
Oh yeah, we're fantastic.
Third down.
He looks like he shook it off and he's staying in the game.
Yeah.
He's a hockey player.
Third down and 5. It's cold enough to be. Doubles to the right. Looking over the end zone. He's got blocked. Touchdown Titusville.
Yeah, nice play.
Right out of the slot, right side, and he just threw a great ball. Brock ran right under a touchdown.
No safety help, and he just threw it right over the guy. That was a beautiful play.
Good
the
call.
Man in motion, the safety went with him, and again, both safeties went to the wrong side of the field, and he just blew right by his man. Great play.
Well, that's what we needed. Points, as you said, Joe. We need to get points in this drive. Reed will do the kicking. Good snap, placement. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-7 here. Second quarter, 10:41 to go in the half.
That was a beautifully thrown ball, too.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing I've watched with McDonald. The different pass completions he's had, Joe, has been he puts the ball right in the hands. He throws the ball well.
He does. He really does. And he's done that for a while. I watched him play middle school football a couple years ago, and I noted back then he throws a really nice ball. He's got a fairly strong arm, He's a little bit undersized, but he's still only a sophomore. So yeah, I'm really impressed with how he throws the ball.
And it's helped too with you talked about that change in the beginning of the game here this evening, with Brock being so versatile. He's at 6'2". You got a 6'2" receiver.
Yep.
And it made a huge difference right there in that play.
Absolutely.
That was great to hear the high school marching band across the way. So let's hear that a little bit more.
10:41, kickoff coming. Reed to kick. Owen puts the ball down. Nice high kick. It's going to be taken at the 7-yard line. Out across the 20, the 25, gets to the outside, then breaks a couple of tackles. A couple of good running backs here. I think that's sense. That's a good run.
Yeah, and those are good kicks by Owen as well. I mean, he's getting some height on him. He's getting him down almost to the 5. I mean, for a high school kid, that's a really good kick. So.
Yeah, and actually, you want to kick your
coverage.
Coverage, yeah, because.
Well, but he's getting pretty good height on it, so I don't know if he's
he
out
had
kicking.
good height on it.
Yeah,
absolutely. We just aren't fast enough to follow the ball.
Yeah,
there. That's all.
Yeah. Well, and they are good. They are returning the ball really well.
Doubles to the left side, wing left, single right for the Dragons. Quarterback looking quick. Pass outside and
too high for him.
Incomplete.
Yeah, it looks not been real accurate, the Warren quarterback so far.
Now, short stuff's not too bad. The deeper things, he's having trouble 20 yards or more.
Yeah.
But, not counting this game and looking at the past 3 weeks, as we talked to a coach in the pregame show, Titusville's put over 100 points on the board. So they can score some points.
Yeah. Yeah, our defense really just needs to step up and get a little bit tighter. And that play there was pretty good. I mean, the down linemen, held their position and allowed the linebackers to make plays there. And those linebackers really need to get off blocks and make plays, because that's really what the 3-4 is designed to do. Is to allow your linebackers to make plays, and they did there. And there's a couple times when they just get blocked and can't get off them, and that's when big plays happen.
J.J. Miller and Monin on that tackle. Trips to the right side, single left for Warren. 3rd down and 6. We need to get off the field here again. Looking to throw, looking over the middle. He's got a man over the middle. It's intercepted.
Yes.
Brock Caldwell. And he's brought down immediately, but nice interception. Stepped up there from the free safety spot. And we have it 1st down and 10 at the 42 of Warren.
He's really good at a free safety because he really spies the
field
well.
He really
does. Yeah, and he's in perfect position to just step up and make a interception.
A lot of hesitation by that quarterback last time.
He had a lot of people out there, but that just puts more defenders out in the way too, and I don't think that helped him out any.
1st down and 10, Titusville at the Warren 42. We send 2 left, wing right.
Great field position for the start of this drive.
McDonald keeps the ball out across the right side, the 35, the 30,
oh, that's a face mask.
And thrown out of bounds about the 28.
That's a face mask.
And that's the other thing about McDonald. He's got some wheels too. I mean, he's not a pocket passer. He throws a good ball, but he can run too.
I'm standing right here, guys, and he grabbed a hold of that face mask right now.
Well, he's right in front of those orange gloves I see across there.
Yeah, number 2.
Oh, yeah, he got it.
I don't know. That looked like jersey to me.
No.
1st down and 10. Titusville trips to the left side. Quick pass out to Caldwell. Caldwell cuts it up the field.
Ooh.
And he's going to be cut down inside the 20, about the 19. This is an important drive. Titusville has just scored and made it 14-7 Warren. If we can get in the end zone right now and get this game tied up, it turns things around real quick.
I'd almost like to see him go back to this the hurry up offense. Get a couple plays in here and just hurry up and run a bunch of plays to keep Warren on their heels here.
They're going to send Caldwell wide to the right, slot right, man on the left. They got single coverage on Caldwell. They better watch out. Goes to Jackson Colville, and nice tackle.
That was a real nice play.
53 once again. Comes up and makes a good hit. No gain, maybe a loss of 1. I thought that one-on-one coverage with Brock would be.
Yeah, he showed blitz and he did, but he got stopped, but he bounced off and moved around to the outside and made a really nice play.
3rd down and 10, Titusville at the 20 of Warren, double left, wing right for the Rockets. McDonald looking to throw. Throws it up short, it's complete. The 10,
the crosser
5,
again.
Touchdown!
He had to get rid of that quick, and he had Mong crossing.
Nice throw,
Made
though.
a real nice throw. Put it right in the bread basket.
So that's what Titusville needed to do. They got the job done. 14-13 with the extra point coming.
Yeah, it was just a simple crosser, and he put it right on him, right in stride, so he can just keep running. And that linebacker that's hanging with him, he just can't keep up with Mong.
Kick is up and good by Rib, and
we got a new ball game here.
It is 14-all with 8:06 to go in the first half.
That's exactly how you want to answer getting down 14, is to score, get the ball back on a turnover, and score again.
I think getting it on a turnover and then putting points on really is a look.
Yeah,
that's a dagger, you know. It's, rather than a long drive, you caused this yourself with a turnover.
Yep.
Well, let's face it, guys. Looking at it for the first half, we have shown more offense than they have.
Absolutely.
We've had the ball a lot more than they have.
Absolutely.
That's Bill McCrillis down on the field, the wireless mic, presented by Titusville Dairy Products Company and by RTI. We want to thank all our sponsors for allowing us to be here to do this season, and not just football, but we were at the gym last night for volleyball, and we've been doing some boys and girls soccer. So it's been a busy fall, and we appreciate all of you watching and appreciate the sponsors supporting us.
And the Rockets definitely have the momentum now after a score, a turnover, and a score. So you really want to put the pressure on. See what they do defensively here.
Kick it out of bounds.
That's not how you want to answer.
Warren will put it in play at 1st down and 10 at their own 35. I don't know. You had Nyquist and Sens back there. You might be better off the way you are.
Yeah. I'd like to see if Rib can kick it into the end zone. Even if it was on a line, if you could kick it into the end zone and maybe get a touchback.
Well, he obviously just missed that one.
Yeah. He's used to kicking a round ball. This one that's got points on the end messes him up every once in a while.
So Warren gets a 1st down and 10 at the right hash mark. Trips on the right side, single to the left side. I wonder if Warren will stay to their game plan or go something different. They got 5 receivers right now.
Yeah, he's got nobody in the backfield, so if it's going to be a run play, it's going to be him.
Well, it's Nyquist, and he ran for a touchdown last time.
Yep.
They're talking something over.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's all about. The officials were talking with the Warren coaches. Now the referee's coming over. Maybe they're wondering why that ball has points on it. Nope. Guess we're under control now. 1st down and 10. Doubles the left, strips right. Nyquist running out of quarterback spot. Nyquist hands the ball off to the tailback, coming across the left side. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. He gets across the 35 to about 37. Mullen in there with the stop.
Yeah, that was an odd play.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that myself. We got the quarterback over here running as a wideout.
Well, they're doing it again, aren't they?
Same set.
Yeah. Different guy in motion. Nope.
Nyquist's going to keep it, come across the right side.
They're just kind of going wildcat.
Down, got a flag down.
1st down marker.
See if it's a holding on Warren. It is.
Yeah, hold.
Take it back. Make it 2nd down and 17 in the 10-yard penalty.
Also want to congratulate Joe Koval on the success he's had with cross country this season. And
we never did do a cross country meet.
Didn't do a golf match yet either.
No,
we're thinking about it.
I know.
For
both.
So
I had to bring it up.
For both,
yeah.
That would be fun.
Man in motion to the left. Nyquist keeps it to the left side, looks like an option. Cuts it upfield. He got 40. Dadgummit, he's sloping. We're not going to get him. We got a good angle.
I can't remember.
And
Shoemaker Carpin slowed him down enough to allow everybody else to get caught up. Man.
Inside the 10.
Well, they're spreading everybody out with 4 wide receivers, and just gives them lots of running room.
This might turn out to be a game. The winner is going to be the last man to possess the ball.
Might be.
1st down and goal from the 9 now for Warren on that big run. Nyquist seems to be fairly quick.
Yeah, he's a quick runner. He's a strong runner too. He's got real good feet under him.
Warren trips to the left, and Nyquist stays in the wildcat position. Quarterback snap, comes to the right side. He pitches back to the tailback, cuts across inside the 10, gets down about the 7-yard line.
That was much better defended that time.
Second down and goal from the 7. 7:10 now, 7:10 left to go in the first half. We're tied at 14, but Warren Dragons are threatening. 2nd and goal from the 7. Now they bring DePaul back into the quarterback position. Strong side left.
Bunch of blockers to the left. Oh, bad snap.
Big snap.
Way bad.
Nyquist picks it up.
And he bumbles it a little bit.
And he's going to be brought down at the 25.
That was a nice break. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 25 or so. That's a huge break for the Rockets.
That's not the first time that center's had a little problem.
Yeah. And he got to the ball and then he bumbled it a little bit, so it slowed him down even more and allowed the more Rockets to get there.
3rd down and 24. 3rd and goal from the 24-yard line.
Well, you kind of just tell the guys to keep them in front of you here.
Make the play. Trips to the left side for Warren. Single to the right.
And spreading things out again.
DePaul looking to throw, looking down in the end zone. He's got a man all by himself. We back there. We are.
Oh, great play by Johnson to get back to the ball.
He was looking for it too, boy.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it looked like the guy was wide open, but Johnson really had a track on the ball, and he kind of floated it a little bit too much. He almost would have liked to have seen him. Well, I wouldn't have liked to have seen him, but if he had thrown it on a line, hit the guy earlier, he might have been able to make a play.
It's going to bring up a 4th down and 24. We have a timeout on the field.
Say hi to Lloyd Coates. Lloyd joins us every week as well. Watching from Omaha. I'm not going to make any steak jokes, though. I'm sure he's tired of hearing that.
He's probably out driving in fast cars again.
Do you know Lloyd, Bill?
Oh, sure do.
Okay.
I think he weighed about maybe 100 pounds in high school. I remember him very well.
Saying hi to Ron McKee as well.
Trips to the right side. A 4th and goal from the 24 for the Dragons. Single to the left. Man in motion. Nyquist.
Another
bad snap.
Throws to the outside and almost picked off. Titusville will take over on downs.
That ball went right through the quarterback's hands, too.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to Jeff Snyder. Jeff, I don't know if you can tell me on Facebook or not, but he had some footage. I think it was the Titusville-Warren game from 1977. It just so happens that tonight, here for homecoming, they're saluting the class of 1977. And I think the guy we were talking to earlier, Jim, said their only loss that season was to Titusville.
Wow.
Well, Jeff would know. Titusville first down and 10 at their own 24 in the turnovers. Ball's handed off. And straight ahead is Nyquist. Oh, check that. Stearns.
Stearns.
Hey, Bill, Lloyd says 103 when I graduated. Fast cars are cool.
I love it. Keep it under 100, Lloyd. Keep it under 100.
Brings up a second down and 9.
Homecoming here at War Memorial Field. Dragons and the Rockets tied up here with 5 minutes remaining in this first half.
McDonald back to pass.
Go over the middle to Mung. And
Mung tried to run before he got it.
Yeah, it was a little behind him. I know Cam's probably kicking himself in the butt. He still should have caught that, but it was behind him. I don't think he would have gotten much out of it, but there was 3 Dragons all around him. I don't think he would have gotten too much more, but you always hate to drop a pass like that.
Brings up a 3rd and 9 for Titusville at their own 25. Doubles right side. McDonald being tossed out of the pocket, trying to get downfield to Jackson Koval, but thrown out of bounds at midfield. Bring up a 4th down punt situation for Titusville.
He had a good thought, and he had a little communication there with Jackson, telling him to just, he had a little window if he got around that one defender, and he just couldn't quite get it there. Had 2, well, 1 for sure bearing down right on him.
Cameron Mung now will do the kicking for Titusville. 4th down and 9. Good snap. Good high kick in the low end. It hits, rolls to 35, to 20.
Go.
And it's going to be stopped, touched at the checked at the Warren 18-yard line, 19-yard line. Good punt. First down and 10 Warren with 4:47 left to go in the first half. It's too bad we couldn't take that one on down because they had a 1st and goal from the 9 and were unable to do anything except lose yardage.
Yeah.
And a touchdown or a field goal would have been emotionally strong for Titusville. But to no avail, we have to stop them again now. Tied at 14 here at War Memorial Field.
Just makes it a more exciting game when we win.
Yeah, make it down to that field goal we talked about. The officials are talking
what are they talking about now? Has that guy got a headache from getting hit and he needs a breather?
Well, I saw him looking at his leg a little earlier, and I'm just wondering if they're checking him out. Seemed to be okay.
Yeah.
Whatever it was,
I'd have made him get me the cart. I'd have just laid there.
Doubles both ways for Warren. Going to throw. Coming across the middle. Still looking. Wants to go deep. We got a shot at this one.
Oh, I think nope.
It's incomplete.
He really just, he kind of throws a floater. Doesn't really have enough meat on that pass. Yeah, you can see it just kind of hangs up there. You know, he needs to throw that on the line a little bit more.
He's got a strong arm for 20. Anything after 20 is a little bit difficult for him. Burley had the good coverage.
And that's why you throw it like that, because you don't have the arm. So
again, doubles both ways for the Dragons.
Look for the run.
Yeah, they got to get Nyquist back in the game.
No, quick pass.
Pass to the outside. Titus got some coverage out there if we get him and stop him. And we do.
Yeah, real nice gang tackle there. See Cam Long there and Johnson.
Yeah, Jeff says Warren was undefeated the 76 season, ranked 6th in the state. The 1997 or the 77 Rockets handed them their only loss that season. they had some great athletes. So Jeff's saying the Dragons had some great athletes. Thanks, Jeff.
Sad part of that was I probably did that game and don't even remember it.
Well, you know, Joe, you mentioned it earlier, getting back to the Dragons and the Bulldogs and the Oilers and the Knights, and, you know, this is why that's important, I think.
Yeah.
Trip to the left, single right. Looking to the single. Not going to pump and go.
Yep.
Sucked us into it, and Tyus was looking. Oh, pass is complete. Right over the back. Touchdown. Unreal. That's too bad.
Yeah, again, it held up there, but he just couldn't quite make a play on that.
No.
He was right there, good coverage. He just couldn't get his head turned to see the ball.
Stop and go, 80-yard touchdown pass. 3 big plays tonight.
It was a nice play on all sides. You know, it was a good run, but Shoemaker Carpin was able to recover and stay with him. He just couldn't get his head around there at the end. And then there was just too much separation. He couldn't get to him.
Caden Wright, who was the receiver for the Dragons. Extra point coming. Hey, Willikers. Big play. The snap, placement, the kick is up, and kick is good. Just made it. 21-14 with 3:38 to go in the half. 3 big plays have really been the problem for Titusville tonight.
Kevin Brown chiming in. The 77 Rockets were the champs that year in the Northwest Conference.
Nice. Yeah, and going back to what you were saying, Luke, you know, when we play these teams, you know, there's a lot of connections. You know, I have relatives in Oil City. So when we play Oil City, you know, we know some of those kids, and, you know, I used to go to those games when my cousins were playing. And Warren here, you know, my wife is actually sitting with one of her friends because, you know, when I met her, she was living in Warren, so she has a bunch of friends. So it was a chance to reconnect. And Warren actually has a kid that used to go to Titusville, Jordan Ruff. Used to be a Titusville kid, and now he moved, and now he's on the team here. So, you know, these kids kind of know each other, and a lot of the families know each other in these local, you know, matchups.
Titusville puts 2 back at about the 15. Kick is going to come down to the right side to Shoemaker Carpin at the 20, out across the 25. Cuts upfield, nice spin, but he can be brought down right at the 30-yard line. Be a first down and 10 Titusville.
I like it when a guy doesn't make too many moves. He just gets the ball and he runs hard.
North-south.
Yeah.
So Titusville first down and 10, down again by 7 after battling back.
We'll just have to battle back again.
Yep. 3:31 left in the first half. Doubles right side for Titusville. Got a wing left. McDonald keeps. Check that. He's up to the outside. How come again on that? They did that last week to me, too.
Yeah, it's kind of an inside handoff. Yeah. It goes one way and then switches back. Yeah, it's a nice, well-designed play.
Missed it last week, missed it this week.
Yep.
I'll get it next year.
I'll probably keep missing it.
Got a flag in the play. It's coming back.
That's disheartening. You know, Titusville had the momentum, and they really squandered it away.
So the ball comes back. Instead of a first down, it would be a second down and 1. Ball comes back to the 44. Check that 39, excuse me.
Be nice to see a nice 3-minute and 15-second drive here to end the half. Tie things back up going into half.
Doubles to the left, wing right Titusville. McDonald tries to draw him offside. Now he gets the ball, gets it off to Colville. Jackson Colville drives across the 40 to the 42. He gets the first down. First down Titusville.
A nice little spin move once he had some contact. He was able to get away and get a couple more yards.
Titusville will have the wide side of the field to their left if it should come into play. Titusville will send 2 to the left side, again wing right. McDonald looking to throw. Wants to go to the middle, being chased out of the pocket. Throws up short, pass complete to Mong, and Mong goes down inside the 45 to about the 42-yard line. First down, Titusville.
Keeps the clock running. Yeah, he really likes hitting Cam on those crossers. He just comes out of the tight end position, goes in just underneath the linebackers, and then makes a guy miss.
Stays in bounds.
Stays in bounds, yep. Gets contact on the second man and still gets a couple more yards. So, yeah.
Same formation, Titusville, 2 left, wing right. 1st and 10. It goes to Jackson. Jackson drives straight ahead. He'll pick up maybe 1 on the play. Coming up on the 2-minute mark in the first half. Rib comes in for Titusville at the wide out. He'll go wide right. He'll put Brock Colwell in the slot right. With a wing left, and now move Jackson in behind his brother. It goes to Jackson. Jackson can come to the outside, breaks 1 tackle, and now gets inside to about the 35.
It was almost a face mask there.
I thought I saw a flag fly there, but
we got a timeout, Titusville here, trying to salvage some clock. They like to run that little sweep out and get the ball out to a guy in space, and it really works. We've got really athletic backs, so as long as there's not too many defenders out there, they can usually make a guy or 2 miss and get some good yardage. So. Sometimes it doesn't. When they get too many guys on that side, too many defenders on that side, it just doesn't seem to work. But
yeah, get outnumbered, never does play well.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what the offense can come up with here. With first half coming to a close, 1:19 left to go.
Well, you got to get a first down too. I mean, you can't forget that you still got to possess the ball if you want to keep driving. So. We've got a 3rd and 3 here. Let's see what they do.
Doubles left, single right for the wing right, Titusville. McDonald looking to throw. Going to go over the middle. Pass is complete down to the 25, 24-yard line. Brock.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Brock. It was a little high, but again, that you got that height on him. He's got that height advantage over his defender, and it's just a fairly simple crosser. He got in behind the linebackers and made a really nice catch.
First down and 10, Titusville. The ball's now down at the 24 of Warren. McDonald looking to throw. McDonald's rolling to his left, still rolling. Going to go to the end zone to here. Jackson, and overthrows him at the end zone.
Yeah, it looked like there might have been a little miscommunication on that play.
Yeah, nobody knew what they were doing.
And I think he almost threw it like he did before. He threw it where nobody could get it except maybe his guy, but that was pretty much just thrown out of bounds. Try again here. I'm kind of surprised they went for all of it there. And they go with the same formation. Let's see if we got everybody on the same page here. Oh. If you got one criticism of McDonald, it's that right there. He tries to throw it away, and he throws it away a little bit too late. There's times where he just needs to take a sack and
fall on it.
Fall on it.
McDonald rolling out to the right, looking for Cobra, comes back to the middle though, tosses it.
Oh!
That is down by Steve.
Pass it down to about the goal line, but knocked away. 20 seconds left, 4th down.
Almost got that on a rebound.
Yeah. He's got a really pretty good internal clock. He knows when to get the ball away most of the time. And he had a guy breathing down his neck there, and he was able to get it off. Just couldn't quite complete that pass. 4th and 18. Really pretty much got one shot left to get it in the end zone here.
34-yard line, 20 seconds left. Down by 7.
Yeah, 2 in the backfield now with McDonald.
Snap, flags down.
Time ran out. It's going to cost us 5.
Delay of game. Was called against the Rockets.
That was pretty close.
5 more.
Yeah, it was. I didn't watch the clock, but now we have 4 and a whole lot. So we got a 4th down and about 25 or so to go for a 1st down. Mung coming motion to his left, pressure by McDonald, throws a screen pass, quick to block. Oh, get to the outside, he's got the 1 block, comes back inside, but he's getting knocked out of bounds on the far side.
I would like to have seen him cut that back.
Well, we had a block in the back if he'd have done that, I think.
Well, maybe.
Anyway, we turn it over on downs.
Yeah.
With 8 seconds left to go.
That was pretty disheartening. I mean, we drove down and just kind of kicked ourselves in the foot again, or shot ourselves in the foot rather.
Seabrook Warren might try to go deep on us again here.
Yeah.
They've had success with the big plays.
Looks like they're definitely not going to kneel.
Pick 6.
Yeah, I think this is pretty ill-advised, and yeah, that's probably best. Just go down and don't throw it out. Just go down and go into the half up.
Halftime here at Moore Memorial Field, 21-14. Warren on top of the Rockets. We'll be back with halftime after this.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Come down to Donovan and Bauer Auto Group on Thursday, October 27th from 5:30 to 7 for our 12th annual Trunk or Treat. Search the beds of our trucks and the trunks of our cars for all kind of goodies. This is a lighted and safe outdoor event for children and families of all ages. We will once again be taking in any monetary and non-perishable food donations that will be given to the local Titusville Food Bank. We hope to see you at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group's 12th annual Trunk or Treat on Thursday, October 27th. Please check our website, donovanbauer.com, and our Facebook page for more details. See you at Trunk or Treat.
Let's say I have an internet issue. Do you offer in-home support?
That would be fee.
You did say free, right?
That's a fee.
Free?
Fee.
So do I pay for in-home support or do I not pay for in-home support?
Correct.
Read the fine print. Only Armstrong provides all their customers with free local support and service, in-home, by telephone, or one of our local stores. Zoom from Armstrong.
And welcome to the Goodwill Larry's Auto Service halftime show here at War Memorial Field in Warren, Pennsylvania. Rockets trailing the Dragons 21-14. Dragons went up 14 to start this game. Titusville answered back, and then towards the end of the second quarter, the Knights put another 7 on the board. Thoughts on the first half, Joe and Jim?
Yeah, I think overall we've played really well. We got to get back to where we're disciplined again. You know, we're getting beat with big plays. We're driving the ball, and then we're getting penalties and kicking the ball around, and you know, we just need to be a little bit more disciplined and allow our talent to stand out. We've got a lot of talent on this field. We just need to be disciplined and you know, make good plays.
Well, Adam and I were talking out here just during the break that one of the things the coach said in his interview was on every play you have to know where Nyquist is at, number 22.
Yeah.
And he's already shown us his speed. He's broke 2 now. So it's a matter of mental discipline, as you're referring to, Joe. You just got to do the things that are the small things that are important, and it's a mental game. So whether or not we can just pull it together here, we come back out at halftime, get ourselves mentally stable, and get it going again. We just have to wait and see. But yeah, they just got to jump on us, and we just need to settle down and get back to what we do well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you know, watching that first half, it sure looked like we had more talent on the field. Not to knock Warren, because they do. They got that. Nyquist is a really good ball player, but we've got a lot of kids that can do that, and we just need to be mentally strong. And like Coach said a couple times earlier in the season, we're a fairly young team. You know, you got a sophomore at quarterback, and you know, Jackson Koval's a sophomore. Cameron Mong's a sophomore. Our center's a sophomore. So we got some young guys. So we just need to work on our mental toughness and be focused and know what we're doing and not give up big plays.
Yeah, I think sometimes we lose track of the importance of mental toughness. And we think it's all athletic ability and so on, which is always important. But you give a kid with a better above average athletic ability with great mental toughness, and that makes him a much better ball player than somebody that's loaded with talent but doesn't have the mental toughness.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, I think that's a good point, Joe. We need to get that into the game, and we will. It's coming.
Yeah.
We've seen it. I've seen a growth in him this year.
Absolutely, yeah. From the beginning of the season, we can absolutely see a ton of growth. But if we want to continue to be competitive, it's got to continue to grow. And, you know, you can clean that up in a half. You know, if you focus on it, if that's what they emphasize in the locker room and remind those kids, you know, you don't have to be a superstar. You guys just have to do what you're supposed to do and not screw up and you know, let your talent shine and we'll do fine.
Well, that's why it's a team sport. Everybody does their job and the team wins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Halftime, 21-14, Warren on top of the Titusville Rockets, and good first half, but we'll have to see what Titusville can do as they get talking here at halftime and come back out, put it together. We get the ball, start the first half, so we get a chance to tie this up.
I'll be interested, Jim, to see how they come out in the second half. I think they learned a big lesson going back to that Seneca game.
Yeah.
They dominated the first half.
Yeah.
I think they kind of came out and thought, okay, we got this.
Came out a little flat.
It came out flat, yeah, absolutely. So I think, you know, and then you saw the last 2 weeks, totally different team coming out in that second half. So
yeah.
Well, it's going to have to be if they're going to, because they had the opportunity with getting the kickoff here, and they can tie this game up in the first possession if they put it together.
Yeah.
Well, it is. Go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
Well, I'm just interested to see how they play defensively. Warren's shown them a lot of different looks, and how will we handle those different looks and make sure we can, you know, again, back to the mental game, make sure we know where we're at for all those different looks.
Well, it is halftime here. It's also homecoming at War Memorial Field for the Warren Dragons. We'll take a quick timeout and come back and continue to talk here at the half. It's the Dragons 21, the Rockets 14. Our coverage will continue right after this. You're watching the Goodwill, Larry's Auto Service halftime show. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Dr. Charlie Gates. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and I spend most of my time here at Titusville Area Hospital. I'm a general orthopedic surgeon. I perform wrist fracture surgery, ankle fracture surgery, and hip fracture surgeries. I do carpal tunnels and trigger fingers, knee arthroscopies and shoulder arthroscopies. I look forward to serving the patients here in the hospital.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversation. Try our oiled derrick sirloin or railroad flat iron, or how about the TPD ribeye, Louis Lip strip steak, or Fat Chad's pork steak. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the garden pasta or the Asiago chicken, or get the Rocketeer burger or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Hey, welcome back to the Goodwill, Larry's Auto Service halftime show. In Warren, Pennsylvania tonight at War Memorial Field. Again, this is the Goodwill, Larry's Auto Service halftime show. Rockets trailing the Dragons 21-14. Enjoying homecoming. Well, we knew it was going to be a cold night. How you doing down on the field, Bill?
It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Hey, guys up in the booth, this second half, what do you think they come out, Titusville comes out in on offense, on the run, just stay with the run for a while, maybe get it tied up?
Honestly, I think we go back to that power I.
Yeah, that's what
Again,
I mean.
you know, if you start with that and get them on their heels, then, you know, you can work off of that. If you want to throw in some passes, you can, you know, run some play action. But I think we had a lot of success with that. Maybe we go back to the no huddle and quick. And
well, you can eat up some time, too, while you're doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin Brown chiming in. Good to hear from you, Kevin. Saying if we can shut down those big plays, the Rockets can win this.
Yep.
That's all they've had, really. They're not able to move the ball on the ground as far as I can see.
Well, you got to cover, and you got to know who to cover. And it's like Joe was saying, there's only a couple of what I can see right now is strong athletes on that offensive side of the ball for Warren. I think the line's good and so on, but as far as athleticism, you got Nyquist and Sense, the number 2, and so you've got a couple of ball players just to keep your eye on. On the other side of the coin, though, Titusville does have 4 or 5 guys you got to watch. Was it that they said last week that we threw to 7 different receivers or something like that? So we've got the package, Bill, if we can just get it going.
Yeah, and I think time will tell when they come out in this second half. I mean, last week was a whole different ball game, and I think they've learned a lot.
I agree, Bill. I think the last 3 weeks have been fascinating for the Titusville Rockets. I think especially the last 2 weeks. Jim, I don't know your thoughts on that, but there's been some things that have come together with this team.
Oh, they have. We talked about that a little bit in the pregame. The movement that we made with McDonald going to quarterback and being able to utilize Brock at different positions, 3 different positions actually, as a wide out tailback, and you could always throw him back in there if you had some kind of a halfback option type play. But the team's grown. I think mentally they've grown. We were talking about mental toughness, and I think they have grown in that area the last couple 3 weeks. So I don't think. I'm expecting a lot of things the second half, Bill. I think we'll come out. Maybe we'll go to the running game like you're suggesting. Wouldn't be at all surprised because you got to run the throw. But mentally, I think they can get her done.
I think what you're looking at in the future. I mean, you got how many sophomores in here playing right now, and all those sophomores that are playing, they are varsity players.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing, and they're in key positions.
Yeah, they're skill position players too. Yeah, I agree. And I think, we haven't said it enough that we've been doing a lot better in the trenches. Our offensive line has played a lot better. And our down linemen have played really well, I think, in this first half.
Well, we talked last week, Joe. Steve and I were talking during the game how our offensive guards were having to pull so much for some of the stuff we were running.
Yep.
And things that they didn't do at the beginning of the season. So you're absolutely right about that. And football games are won in the trenches.
Yeah.
It's nice to see Nyquist run. It's nice to see Culver Jackson run, but nothing's going to happen if it doesn't happen up front. And the boys are playing well up front.
And I think that power eye helps that out too, because the kids, the line doesn't have to they don't have to worry about doing anything except push forward.
Straight ahead blocking.
Straight ahead, yep.
And, when you have those 2 extra blockers, that helps them out too. It gives them helps them give that extra push. So I think that really helped the line a lot. And I think they've been playing a lot better in the last few weeks. So, I'd like to see them go back to that power eye and start with that, get moving quickly, maybe go back to that no huddle and just really pound them.
I think a win tonight would be very important to them.
It'd be huge.
Come out of here down 7 at halftime, come back and win this ball game would be huge for them. So, there's a lot on the table here in the next 2 quarters.
Well, let's talk about that for a minute. Warren's got Meadville next week.
Yep.
Titusville has Oil City.
Yep.
Both teams are going to be looking for a win here tonight. We're down to the last couple weeks. We can talk about this a little bit.
And I'm sure the coaches are telling the kids not to look ahead, but Titusville's got a real good chance of finishing at 500 this year. And after the last few years, their record has not been as good as anybody would like. But to come back with a new head coach and to finish it close to 500, that'd be a huge boon to our program here. So, and I'm sure the coaches are saying don't look beyond this half. But here up in the booth, that's what we get paid to do. So, realistically, if Titusville could pull out a win here, play Oil City tough, and then go to Corey and win that game, they could finish at 500.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
You getting paid?
That's what I was going to ask you, Bill. I didn't remember anything like that.
I didn't know.
Golly sakes.
Well, that's going to wrap up the entire production here tonight.
First time he gets on the mic and he gets paid. I'm telling you.
You didn't get a bag of peanuts and a bottle of warm water?
The
no,
Gatorade.
I think I got a kick in the butt and
told to get out there in the cold weather.
I saw some Skittles in the bag over there. I thought that was our pay.
No, that's not us.
Oh.
Yeah, where'd he go, Joe? Is Luke left yet?
I'm just going to sit here.
He's backing up real slow. I don't know why.
You know what? You can all stop analyzing right now.
Well, I'm just looking forward to the next 2 quarters and hoping the Titusville can come back. If not win, certainly play very strong, but obviously come back and pick this ball game up as a win column and move on from here. Because like you said, Lou, we got Oil City next week. Everybody knows about Ethan Knox, just a very, very strong runner. And Warren's got to take on a pretty good Meadville team, too. So both of us want to come out here with that win.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why I just think it's a big night for both these teams. And there's, Joe, the pride, but there's a lot at stake when you start looking at all of that. So
yeah, absolutely. And like we said, we got a fairly young team. There's kids that are going to be playing next year, and they want to build on, to finish out this season strong so they can build on that next year.
Absolutely.
I think that the boys, the Titusville Rockets, I think they're really looking forward to Oil City. I really do. I've talked to a few of them, and can we be one of the teams that stop Ethan Knox for 400 yards?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Well,
we'll find out next week.
Yeah.
We got to get out of this one first, though.
We're going to take our final timeout. We'll come back and we'll
get our paychecks.
Yes. And we'll run through some of the scores happening tonight, and we'll see what else we can come up with in terms of new staffing.
Applications are being taken.
21-14. This is Titusville Rocket football. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Joe.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. We offer competitive pricing and an array of equipment for you to get the job done and on time. Hosting an event? Poppy's can help with that too. We have tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project needs. Poppy's Place on the Tynesta Road in Pleasantville. Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville. Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
And welcome back. Second half action. Just moments away. Our coverage of Rocket Sports this season made possible by these sponsors: Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppy's, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, by The Barking Lot, by Fat Chad's, by Armstrong, by the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub, by Kreiner Real Estate, by Warner's Bakery, by Goodwill, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. Well, the Rockets are trailing the Dragons here to start the second half of play. 21-14 is the score. We wrap up our Goodwill Larry's Auto Service halftime show. Well, just taking a look at a couple scores, I'm not sure how accurate this is because there's some missing scores, I think. But here's what we have, and we'll see what we can continue to find here. General McLean leading Fairview in the third quarter, 15-0. Maplewood Tigers with the 24-0 lead over the Kennedy Catholic Golden Eagles. Northeast Grape Pickers have 12 up on the Huskies, 12-0. Bobcats leading the Union City Bears, 19-0. Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, 7-0 lead over Cochranton at the half. How about this? Butland Golden Tornado tied with the Cathedral Prep Ramblers, 14 apiece. This one may surprise you, and I'm not sure how accurate this is. The Oil City Oilers, they're leading Cache 16-7 at the half. Mercyhurst Prep Lakers, a 34-0 lead over the Iroquois Braves. I don't have a score for the Knights or Bulldogs right now.
That Oil City score is a bit surprising if it is accurate. Cache holding the 16 points. Is that what it was? 16-7?
16-7. Oil City leaving. Yeah, that
means
surprising.
Mr. Knox is not getting all the yardage in that first half, if that's the score. So.
Yeah, but even if he were down with an injury, they have a lot of good ball players. You would think somebody would be picking up the slack, but they were penalized a lot. You know, maybe they're getting penalized again. You know, that seemed to be sloppy that one game that they lost. So
Meadville game.
Yeah.
We worried about that one game that they lost, and they were who were they playing? Remember?
Oil City?
Yeah.
They played Meadville.
I think there was a game before
Meadville. The game before that one.
They were playing somebody and they were losing.
Northwestern,
yeah.
By one.
Yeah. Because we wondered if Knox had his 400 yards or not that night.
Well, we'll see whether or not Titusville can get 400 yards total, because if we do, I think we can pull this one out. But we're going to have the opportunity with the kickoff, because we get to receive, and that's going to be good. So go back to our offense, whether they choose to go to the power or whether they stay with some of that spread offense. But
we'll find out shortly.
Put some points on the board. We need a touchdown to tie. You know, one of the things that has been impressive the last couple of weeks that I've enjoyed watching is Jackson Colville starting up. Started a little bit slow this year, perhaps with the type of offense we were running and so on. I'm not sure, because we were kind of relying on Brock to pick up the yards off that quarterback spot. But since we made this change in offense, Jackson's had a couple of good ball games. He could be a big key in the second half.
I think he's a little healthier. He was banged up pretty bad.
Yeah, he had was it a high ankle sprain or something early in the season that slowed him down?
Yeah, he's been running well the last couple of ball games.
And he's really just such a good ball player. He blocks excellent. He runs the ball well. He catches the ball well. He does a lot of things on the football field really well.
He's always looking downfield.
He is, yeah. I think it was a couple of weeks ago he blocked two guys with one block, and then he released and blocked another guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I just got the Meadville-Franklin score, 61-0 at the half.
Okay.
Oh, way to go, Franklin. Oh, you mean Meadville's up in front?
Yeah.
All right, Titus is set to receive. We have Brock standing in the back at the 15. I believe also with Shoemaker, Carpin. Here comes the kick. Kick's going to be short, taken by Brock at the 22. Straight up the middle, across the 25, look out, 40, 50, across the 50 to the 40, knocked out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Good return, Brock Colville.
That's what we're looking for.
Yep. Yeah, and he didn't hesitate. He had a lane, and he just blew right by everybody.
North-south.
North-south.
First down and 10, Titusville at the Warren 32.
Yeah, great block. The guy from Warren wasn't even looking to make a play. He just wanted to run somebody over, and you know, the Rocket, I don't even know who it was, blocked him. And he ran right by the play.
Al Titusville's going to run too wide to the left, wing right. In motion, Mung, pitch back goes to Mung. Good little bit of block by Colville, second block by Colville. Mung across the 20, 15, 10, then knocked out of bounds. Well, maybe around the 10, 11-yard line where he stepped out.
And there you go, Jackson Colville with a couple of blocks again.
Right on cue.
Yeah. And good patience by Cam there. We talked about it with Jackson earlier. He waited until Jackson could get that block before he cut around him. That was a really nice play.
First down and 10, Titusville at the 12-yard line of Warren. Now we go back to the power eye. Power left to Colville, straight ahead. And, brought down, nice play by 75. He's made a couple of them tonight.
Yeah, that's that big 6'0", 285 guy.
Maybe I better look up his name. I may have to call that again here pretty soon.
Alan McAllister.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice play.
He's got more tattoos on his arm than you do, Jim.
Well, he probably has more skin in his arm than I do, too. Second down and 10. Again at the 12, power eye right. Rolling to his right,
but
got
there
him in
you
there.
go.
He's in the end zone.
We got the play action on it.
Just out of the reach.
We had another guy deep in the end zone, too, number 23.
Yeah, I think he could have hit either one of them.
Just off the hands of Mung.
Yeah, and there we go. We talked about it earlier. They've been gearing up for that power eye, and then we run a play action off it.
Third down and 10. Now the wind has picked up and it's blown into our face, so if we're thinking field goal. Doubles to the right. Looking over the middle. McDonald pulls it down, and he's going to stop at about the 11-yard line. No gain. Bring up a 4th down and 10. That straight dropback's hurting us a little bit.
Yeah, and that
Here comes the field goal.
initially looked like a good idea to break out and run that, but that closed off quickly.
So Titus is going to go field goal. The ball will be spotted at about the 19. It'll be a 29-yard attempt here by Owen Ribb. Has the leg to do this. Snap, kick is up, kick is good. 3 for Titusville. Good call by the coaches. You got a strong leg and Ribb. He puts it through from 29 out. It's 21-17. So we got some points anyway, guys.
That kind of answers it, doesn't it, guys?
Yep. Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, it is a good start. Good return.
We'll see how the defense picks up now.
Yeah.
Well, there's only been 3 plays that really killed us. And we got to stop that big play if we're going to make it work.
Yeah, if we can just stop the big play in this second half, I think we're going to have a lot of success.
Nyquist and Sins will be going back, standing at the 5 as Titusville gets ready to tee up. So the field goal for Titusville is good. I was glad to see us get points out of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was afraid they might try to go 4 downs. And
no, you got a lot of half here.
That's right. That's right.
You don't need to score a touchdown right away.
A lot of game left.
Yeah, get some points and get some momentum going.
Ribb to kick off for Titusville. Good kick. Going to be taken at the 10-yard line by Sins. Out across the 15 to 20. Oh, we missed him, but now we bring him up to the 21-yard line. Brought down there.
Koval made that tackle, I believe. That was a good tackle.
So Warren will put it in play. 1st down and 10 at their own 21. Get a 3 and out here, guys. Better than that, let's get a pick 6.
Let's just not give up a big play. Let's tighten down, be mentally focused.
Doubles to the left side for Warren. Doubles to the right. Watch Nyquist. Quick out to the right side. Juke one man and we come back and get him to 25 yards line. Pick up a 4.
I'm okay with that as a start. You just keep the guy in front of you. Don't give up a big play. Let's, like we've been talking about, let's be focused and make good plays.
This time we'll have doubles to the left side, doubles to the right. Spreading us out. DePaul looking, going to throw quickly to the outside. Pass is incomplete. Off the hands of Nyquist. That's what they're trying to do, isolate, get one-on-one situations.
Yep, get them out in space where they only have one man to beat.
Yep. Big 3rd down play here. We need to stop here.
Yeah, and that was actually a good pass. He was trying to lead him so that he could get some momentum going, and he just kind of stood there and didn't go to the ball.
I don't think he finished his route like he was supposed to.
Exactly.
Doubles right, man in motion now to the right.
Another pass looking right.
For a throw, got a man over the middle, and it's incomplete. Oh, they're going to call a penalty.
Oh, going to call.
Going to call interference on Titusville. You'll have to look at that.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little early to me.
It's that 3rd down. I was just going to say prior to that play, it's been the 3rd down play that's killed us. We've got them in 3rd and long several times and unable to convert it. Here we are now with a penalty for interference. We'll go back to the line of scrimmage, but nonetheless, it's a 1st down automatic.
I didn't see safety help, so I think he was probably a little bit concerned that if he allowed that play, that was going to be another big play. So, we'll have to see how this drive plays out, but it might not have been the worst play in the world.
Okay, now I have to check on they're marking it at the point of the foul. I thought pass.
I thought it was deeper.
I thought it was deeper too.
Maybe it was just 15 from the line of scrimmage, so might be okay. First down and 10 at the 40 now for Warren. Doubles both ways. The pole looking to go. He gets it off to the handbox. Right up the middle. Here comes a big play. Across the 40 to about the 35, 36-yard line. Now Sins picks up the big yardage. Titusville 36.
When they go out wide, even our inside linebackers line up deeper, and they just aren't making the plays they need to.
Almost need to spy him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got two good backs, and they can get you. You got doubles to the right side, doubles to the left. Nyquist is on the slot right. Watch for him. Ball's given off the tailback straight ahead, and he gets up about one on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 9. Spotted right at the 35. Homecoming night here at Warren. A rather brisk evening. Trips to the right for Warren, double to the left. Got 5. Oh, they're really spreading us out now with 5. Man in motion.
And that was Nyquist taking the...
Nyquist back in the shot to the Wildcat. Yep.
Gets about 8 on it, yeah. Well, he's a dangerous runner. We really need to spy him.
Yeah, I'm surprised at his quickness. I didn't know he'd be that quick.
Yeah.
2 or 3 steps and he's almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he reads it well, but he's got good speed.
Well, and our guys are falling for those, an option play, and both guys go over, and then they're on their heels.
Same play. Nyquist going to run the option, cuts it upfield. He's gone. Touchdown. Man alive, he just played that terrible.
Yeah, Schmidt's got to make that play there.
So Warren comes back and answers our field goal with a touchdown. Extra point will make it 28-17. So that was a big series for Warren. Nobody touched him.
Yeah.
I don't have any stats, but he's got to be well over 150 yards. Or 100 yards, close to 150 yards.
Well, and they're just spreading us out, and they only have one man to beat, and they're beating him. I don't know if we need to do something different with our defensive backs or something, but they haven't passed out of that.
That formation.
Out of that formation, especially when Nyquist is back there. When the quarterback's back there, they have thrown some quick outs, but certainly not when he's been back there.
Extra point is good, 28-17. As we get ready for another kickoff here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, that was a big score by Warren.
Yeah, it certainly feels like they've got momentum on their side at this point. So the Rockets really need to answer on this drive.
Now Titusville will receive the kick and see if we can get back and put some points on the board. Koval and Shoemaker Carpin standing back at the 20.
I'm surprised they've been kicking to Brock.
I am too. I'm not too sure. They're kicking from the left hash mark.
Yeah.
So he's kicking it pretty much straight down the field. It's on the ground this time.
Yeah.
And they got it. Wow. Onside kick. And Warren gets a hold of it.
I don't think he meant it as an onside kick, did he?
I don't think
so, no. But it came out that way. He bounced off of Titusville, and they recovered.
Yeah, I think they were just trying not to kick it to Brock.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
You're going to dock my pay now, aren't you?
Don't kick it to him.
Give me that $1 back, Joe. That could be a backbreaker right there, especially if they put it in. Warren recovers the kickoff at the 41 of Titusville. They'll send trips to the right. We go right back into this Wildcat type run. Nyquist on the snap. Good reverse. Coming the other way, they got us up across the 40, the 35, and knocked out of bounds there at the 35. And an illegal hit, blocking the back by Warren. It's going to move it back.
That was a good play by Shoemaker Carpin to get off his block and make that play. Otherwise, that would have been another big gainer.
Yeah, they set us up well with that.
Yeah.
So it'll cost them 15 from the spot.
After about the 8-yard gain, the penalty will back down.
Yeah, if this were a Steeler game, I'd be begging them to play Renegade at this point. So,
or maybe just a 10-yarder.
First down.
So it'll be first down at 13 from the 44-yard line of Titusville for the Dragons. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Nyquist again out of the tailback position. Gives it off to the
there you
slot
go,
man,
Miller.
And Miller comes
Miller
up and
made
makes
a
the
play.
tackle.
Nice job. Read that play really well and just didn't hesitate.
That's the second or third time he's done that.
Yeah. I'd almost like to see him move up, and he's playing kind of a deep inside linebacker. I'd almost like to see him move up and be able to make more of those plays.
Brings up a second and long.
He's quick enough to get between.
Yeah.
Warren now will go back to her standard trips to the left, single to the right with Duppold back in quarterback. Duppold looking to throw, looking down over the middle to the right side. Got one-on-one coverage, and it's in and out.
Let him get behind him, though.
Yeah.
Little overthrown at the 10-yard line. It'll come back third down and long.
Well, that's all he's doing. He's just throwing up and let them run on, try to run underneath it.
Yep. Yeah, and with trips on the other side, our safeties were shading that side, so he had just the one-on-one coverage.
Third down in a bundle. It's a big third down play for Titusville. It's one that's always been kind of our nemesis tonight.
Yeah. Again, it's that giving up the big play. We need to really tighten up and get a stop here.
Warren stacking on both sides now. Looking over the middle. Got a man over the middle wide open. If he's there, touchdown.
Yeah, every time.
Right over the middle. Titusville gets up another big play. 51 yards. Check that, 49 yards on the completion touchdown. You could see it as soon as it happened, Joe. He was just wide open coming across the middle.
Yeah, and I don't know where safety help went on that one.
Yeah, I don't either.
They were looking inside.
Yeah. Yeah, they're anticipating run now and just looking inside. Yeah, it's definitely a well-called game by the Warren coaching staff.
Extra point attempt coming up. Kick is up and blocked. Getting through, I don't see any flags, so it was blocked by Brock Koval. 34-17. Warren goes on top, 2 touchdowns this quarter. Field goal for Titusville, so not the momentum we wanted to see happen here.
No, absolutely not. Maybe we can get into a shootout and get some offense going here and bring it back close.
Need to put a little pressure on that quarterback somewhere along the line, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there's 3 players that are getting you.
He's getting a lot of time to throw.
Yeah, he is, yeah. Yeah, he's
But once again, he's just throwing to a spot, really. He's got a guy, he knows where he wants to throw it.
Yeah, he's certainly seeing where the safeties are and at least getting man-to-man coverage and throwing it. Even the one he overthrew, it was, not a bad.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, and he threw it where he knew it wouldn't be intercepted at least.
It's got to kind of be excuse me. It's got to be disappointing for the coaches because I know they've talked to these kids about who to watch, what's going on. There's another script kick picked up by Titusville at the 30, across the 35 to 40, 45, 50, and down to the 45 of Warren. Another good run back.
Yeah, another good downhill running, just north and south.
Who was that number 25?
Yeah, that's
Finley?
I'm blanking on his name. Finley, yeah, Ben Finley. He's a quick little guy.
So Titusville will put in play first down and 10. They'll be at the 44 of Warren.
I think that might be the first time he's had his hands on the football this year.
I think you're right.
He did a fine job.
2 to the left for Titusville. Mung in motion. Pitch back to Mung. Cuts upfield. Gets to the outside across the 40.
Another nice
35.
block. Another nice block.
A nice block and a nice run. You're not going to bring Cam Mung down with an arm tackle. You know, a couple of guys got their hands on him, but you're not going to bring him down with an arm tackle.
Enough for a first down to the 27 of Warren. First and 10.
Now we got to finish this drive out. They've struggled a little bit, kicking them, shooting themselves in the foot. We got to finish this drive out. Same play to the other side.
No gain in the play. See what Titusville can come up with now. They're at the 27. Second down, 10, 6 minutes left in the third. Been kind of a ping pong match up and down the field this third quarter.
Hey, how about a double pass? Aren't we due for a double pass?
We haven't shown it yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
Doubles right, wing left.
Just going to run the same play, but
over the middle of the block, and Brock will get knocked down at about the 16. No, excuse me, the 19. Brock has good hands.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, they ran the same formation, but this time they got Brock on a crossing pattern. Lost his towel.
Third down and about 3 for Titusville.
Here again, we struggled a little bit on third down on offense too, so we got to get this first down.
I think we got it.
Yeah, go to that power I and just push forward, push the pile forward. Get the first down, get a new set of downs.
Bill's right on the marker.
Bill is the marker.
I thought maybe you had to take over for that guy. That was
blending with the markers to his gloves. Titusville Dairy Products and RTI, sponsors of the Wireless Mic tonight.
First down and 10, Titusville. Ball's at the 17. Mung in motion. Pitch back to Mung, and he's going to get caught.
Yeah.
Too many times.
Yeah, they're going to that well too many times.
Loss of about 3 on the play. Second down, 13.
Well, and they're doing the same thing out of it. At least change it up and go to something else like you did to Brock a couple of plays
ago. They might be setting up a reverse.
And maybe they are, and maybe that's what they're doing.
But we'll see.
But if they are, now's the time to do it because they're reading it now.
Doubles right, single left wing, Titusville. And quarterback going to keep. He's going to go nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, a little slow in the whistle on that play, I thought.
Yeah, a little bit.
Brings up third and long for Titusville.
I'm not really caring, guys, about those last 2 calls.
I was thinking the same thing, Bill.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Doubles to the left, this time single wing to the right.
Let's see what they do out of it this time.
McDonald rolling to his right, looking in the end zone. He's got a man there. It's caught to Brock down to the 2-yard line. Nice catch.
It was a way to go get it, but that's going to be a hold, isn't it?
A hold coming back, yeah.
Yeah.
Heck of a nice catch by Brock.
Yeah, that was a really good job of going to the ball, but all for naught. I don't know where the hold was.
Oh, they got the flag at the 30. I didn't see it.
Our defender fell, but I didn't look like he held him to me.
Said left guard.
Oh, well then I didn't know. I was looking at the right side.
if he'd been looking at the right guard, Adam, wouldn't have been right in correct in his call? I mean, I don't know. I'm just curious. Ball goes back to the 40-yard. No answer in there. Back to the 40-yard line.
They threw the flag pretty quick.
3rd and 33. I know we have a play in our playbook for 33 yards. We're going to need one for 50. Oh, he threw it off to the left side.
He got it out to Jackson.
Koval's out across the 30, the 25.
He's going to get some decent yards.
Wow. That's almost as good as a double pass.
Well, that's that play that Joe was talking about, though. If he has an instinct that he needs to work on, is not to throw that ball like that.
Yeah, and you got him over there. Throw it a little sooner.
Well, look at him, though, when he does see that he's there. It's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's where it was intended.
Oh, maybe. No, I don't think so either.
4th down and 16 for Titusville. Got to get the ball down to about the 8-yard line.
Offensive line is struggling these last few plays.
Yes, they have.
They really need to bear down here.
I'm going down here by the goal line.
He doesn't need a ton of time. He's shown that, but he needs enough.
Now we got 1-on-1 with Brock on the right side here. Don't know if they're going to have got a cover 2 defense. We'll see what they do. And we have motion.
Delay a game.
Delay a game.
Oh, yeah, delay a game.
And that's youth. Only a sophomore, but you gotta see that.
I don't know if that was a delay. Was that the delay game signal that he gave us, or illegal substitution? No, a delay game, I guess. It doesn't make any difference. It's 5 yards, so it's 4th down and 20. So I guess we didn't have one for a shorter distance, but we have one for 4th and 20, I hope.
I hope.
Got one for 4th and 21.
Yeah, that's the one we need. That's right. Doubles to the right, wing right.
And this is it right here.
It's got a man deep, and it is incomplete. Batted away at the 5-yard line. And Warren will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 28.
I don't think we had it deep enough anyways.
Well, my only thought on that one, and I'm not a football coach, don't intend to be, but the best receiver is blocking as opposed to running. I would have had Brock out there someplace, I think.
Oh, you're right. I thought that was Brock. No, that was Johnson.
Yeah, Brock was back here blocking.
Yeah.
He didn't get off the line. I was kind of surprised when I saw him standing there when the ball was snapped.
Yeah, I like the idea of keeping somebody back there to help out, but certainly not Brock.
1st and 10 for Warren at their own 28. Spread us out. Throw to the outside.
And there's nobody
across
there.
The 30 and breaks across the 35 to about the 36 on Sins, the runner for Warren. Picks up about 8 on the play, bring up 2nd and 2.
And to give those wideouts credit, they're really
they block well.
Yeah, they're tying up Shoemaker Carp, and I mean he was able to get off once and make a play, but they're really tying him up.
Doubles both ways again for the Dragons. 2nd down and 2. There's the pole at quarterback, gets it off the tailback.
Ooh, he almost
straight ahead, yeah. Enough of the 1st down. Out to the 39.
Yeah, there's not much happening up the middle. Like I said, those down linemen have done a really good job. I'd like to see them, be able to get off and at least slow some runners down, but they're at least tying up blockers and allowing the inside linebackers to make plays.
Same formation, double both sides for the Dragons. Nyquist in the slot right. We're watching for him. Ball's getting off to the tailback. Sins gets a good block by Nyquist. Gets to the outside. We're in trouble. Sins is across the 45 or 40 and knocked out of bounds at about the 29. I'll check that. They're going to mark it to 32.
Brock missed him back here about the 40.
Yeah, he did. He almost made a really nice play coming up from the safety position, but he just missed him. That was almost a big loss there for them, but he was able to get away.
First down and 10 now at the Titusville 32-yard line. Warren leading 34-17. Much different than I thought it was going to go. Triples to the right. We go back to the Wildcat with Nyquist taking the snap. Man in motion, slow snap. Nyquist keeps it, goes across the right side and going to get out of bounds at about the 27. You know, on a broken play, they pick up 5.
Yeah. Miller tried to come up and make a play, but he was quick enough. Nyquist was quick enough to get to the outside and get away from him.
Second down, call it 8, 7 for Warren. Taking a little bit more time now running some plays.
Yeah, they're not in any big hurry at this point. With a minute and a half left in the third, I think they're content to start to run out the clock or use up as much clock as they can.
Nyquist straight up the middle, cuts to the outside, and just brought down. Johnson, I believe, got him over there.
Yeah.
Enough for the first down, now inside the 20. Running right off tackle.
Yeah, like we talked about Brock having good field vision. He's got real good vision, and he sees that there's a hole there.
He's got that little hesitation.
Yep.
First down and 10 from the Titusville 18.
Sure seems like the Titusville defense has really lost a step here.
Yeah, it does. It appears that I think they're getting out. They're trying to guess now because they don't know what's coming next. And
yeah.
That's that step. Nyquist pitch back to Sins. Sins gets to the outside and turns upfield, gets inside the 10 to about the 9, brought down by Burley.
Well, and that's what they talk about, getting people on their heels.
Yeah.
The Rockets are just on their heels right now.
Yep, exactly. You can't guess.
No. I didn't see that.
I didn't see it either. What's the call?
Face mask.
I see the flag laying there now, but I did not see the penalty. That'll move it down inside the 10. That'll move it down to about the 5-yard line. Half the distance. 4-yard line, first and goal. This one can put it out of reach for Titusville. Warren now will put 3 to the left side.
Finally change up their formation.
Yeah, they're going to go to the left side. Nyquist going to hit and drop, no gain.
Yeah,
good coverage that time.
Maybe even lost a yard or 2.
Yeah.
Nope, they're going to spot it.
Yeah, he made it back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it.
Well, Titusville really couldn't adjust to that wide formation, and Warren's going to be content to let the quarter run out here.
Into 3 quarters of play, Warren on top, 34-17. We'll be back with 4th quarter right after this.
Let's say I have an internet issue. Do you offer in-home support?
That would be fee.
You did say free, right?
That's a fee.
Free?
Fee.
So do I pay for in-home support or do I not pay for in-home support?
Correct.
Read the fine print. Only Armstrong provides all their customers with free local support and service. In-home, by telephone. From Armstrong.
And welcome back to War Memorial Field in Warren, Pennsylvania. Get ready to start the fourth and final quarter of play. The Titusville Rockets trail the Warren Dragons 34-17.
Third down and goal from the 4-yard line for Dragons as we get ready to go here in the last 12 minutes. On the snap, ball's given off to Nyquist, cuts up the middle, pick up about 2 on the
Nice play by Miller.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, Bill. Another nice play. He really hit that hole and really made a nice play.
Wrapped him up really good.
Yeah.
Give a gain of 1 on the play, 4th down and goal from the 3. Waiting for the play to come in.
All right, I'm confused. Is it 3rd and 3 or 4th and 3?
Should be, well, they got 3rd on both sides. I thought it should be 4th.
I thought so too. Well, I guess I'm wrong.
They had 3rd down on the board before, so it's 3rd down and goal from the 3. And timeout, Warren.
A little bit of confusion there. They weren't sure what they were doing.
They could join our staff.
Hey, we resemble that remark.
Yes, we do.
So Warren takes the timeout. They're going to talk it over with 4th down and 3. So they'll check that 3rd down. I'm determined it to be 4th down. 3rd down and 3. Yeah, this is a tough go there for Titusville. Second half started out pretty well. Joe, we got the field goal, and I thought we had some momentum and gave up the big play again. And it's just been 4 big plays tonight that have really racked up the Titusville Rockets.
Yeah, and like you said, it's at inopportune times. We can't get out on, long 3rd down, and we give up a big play to get up 1st down.
Yeah, instead of getting off the field.
Yeah.
Can't get free on those ends.
Yeah.
So we got, okay, I thought we had a man uncovered over here for Warren.
So they go back to this wide formation.
Yeah, Nyquist cuts up the middle, touchdown.
Oh, he had him too.
Yeah, he just not finishing the plays. They're tired and a little bit demoralized at this point and just not finishing plays.
Wheeling had his hands on him, but he couldn't bring him down.
Yeah.
40-17. Warren on top with the touchdown, extra point coming. Looks like they may go for 2 here, which would make it a fast clock game. No, it wouldn't.
No.
I don't know why they were going for 2. Does he just want to practice?
Yeah. Not confident in their kicking game. The wind is picked up a little bit.
Looking over the middle, got a man in the back of the end zone all by himself.
All by himself.
Oh, man.
Everybody just lost track of him.
Came across from the weak side and all the way across the back line for the 2-point conversion. 42-17. Well, when it goes well for you. But unfortunately, I think we're trying to help them out a little bit too much. As the crowd decides it's a little bit too chilly for this, they're going to go home. See several people up and moving. The wind has picked up. And,
it's just the 7th inning stretch, that's all.
Nobody's moving from the Titusville side, though. They're all,
they're all
staying
here.
right here.
Here for the duration.
Through the good. They're here through the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Titusville going back now to receive once again.
We've been able to get good returns. Let's see if we can keep that up and maybe spark something here.
Watch that kick.
Gets squib kick it, and it'll go out of bounds. We'll get it at the 35. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Titusville at the 35. Yeah, Titusville boys are kind of walking off and on the field right now. Like
yeah,
A little bit down on themselves right here.
Yep.
Pick it up. You got 11
Well, there you
minutes to
go.
go.
That again is part of the mental game.
Yep.
You know, you gotta toughen up mentally and just force yourself to do it.
Well, we were talking last night, Joe, at the volleyball match. You've got to get into an athletic mode where it's you forget the last play.
Yeah.
And you got to have a short memory.
Yeah, like a closer in baseball. You gotta have a real short memory.
Yeah. And I think I don't care if it's successful or, if you made the last shot or missed the last shot.
Right.
That one's over. Get ready for the next one.
Exactly.
And it's a very difficult thing to learn.
Incredibly difficult. Just ask Luke about that on the golf course.
Tennis. I heard about his tennis game, too.
I don't know about that. I have first-hand experience with his golf game, though.
Have you?
Yeah.
I wonder how his pickleball game is.
You mean wiffle tennis?
Yeah.
All right, Titusville first down and 10.
I just can't wait for Steve to come back.
That's what I expected when I came here tonight.
I've been getting picked on all night.
Pass is complete out to the 44, but my gracious.
Yeah, that was ugly.
Yes, that was.
And again, that's offensive line. Our offensive line is like a sieve right now. We just can't block anybody.
Brings up a second down and 6. Pass was complete to Koval. I believe it was Jackson.
That was a dying quail.
Yes,
gentlemen.
it was. I was waiting for it to get picked off, to be truthful with you. Titusville will send 2 to the right.
It was a Luke lob shot. I'm sorry, I'm just piling on now.
Pass off the right side. Oh, it's complete
nice
again
play.
to Jackson, but
flag.
Yeah, that's going to be a hold. Oh, they've shook and made up, but it's still going to be a penalty.
Yeah, it was a hold on Titusville. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was
looking down the field.
Yeah, Caleb Brunst, he basically grabbed the guy and threw him down.
Winter's coming. You know what sport's up next for him.
That was a 2-point takedown.
Yeah.
So that'll move the sticks way back. We'll be goodness sakes.
Yeah, that could be a little bit of frustration coming through there. They know they've not. That line hasn't been playing real well lately, and maybe a little frustration got taken out on the defensive linebacker.
Second down and about 25. 24. Looking to throw, gang bug. Pass is complete out to the 30 and to the 32.
There's a flag right there, too.
Is that one going to be on the Dragons there?
Yep. Sure will.
A couple of them down.
Yeah, the Dragons are really throwing the kitchen sink at the line, too. So if he can find an open man, there should be room to roam.
There's like 4 or 5
How
coming
can
in.
call us on Titusville?
For what?
Right.
Block in the back.
Oh, yeah. Here it comes right there. Block in the back.
Wow.
Jeez.
Maybe second down the length of the football field here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
He missed the call on the face mask right here.
Second down and a whole lot. Titusville back at their own 21. On the counter.
Run the reverse, but they sniff it out. They're blitzing. You can't.
Did we fumble over there, Bill?
No. That was a
just
handoff
nowhere
to
to
Mung.
go.
On that counter.
Yep.
No, they're throwing blitzes at you. You can't crisscross and.
Yeah, they're running all kinds of run blitzes on us.
Yeah, Chad Cheney says they need to call a screenplay. Get away from that blitzing.
So it is third down, and
They might be playing with only 2 down linemen here on defense. Really?
Yeah, but they're sending, what, 7 or 8?
Yeah.
Man in motion to the left for Titusville. Looking to throw. Got a man going deep. And
double
you
coverage.
can overthrow him at the 50-yard line. Bring up a 4th down. Titusville will have to kick it away. 8:37 left in the ball game. 42-17, Warren on top. As Mung will go back to kick.
Coming on the step, get out of the way.
Good snap. Kick is away. It's good high punt. It's going to be taken by Sense at the 44-yard line. Tries to cut back the other way. Picking up some blocking now across the 50. And Burley will get him.
There's
knock
a
him out
flag.
of bounds. And a flag is in on the play. Warren player is going to pick up the flag and hand it back to the official. Must have had a shocker on it. He dropped it real quick. Don't know what the penalty was. I
think it was on Warren.
Blocking the back. And it'll move it back inside the 50.
Yeah, he did a good job of waiting for his blockers to get in front of him and getting a decent return. It's a great punt by Cam Mong.
You know, he's got a crazy
it was
release
snuffed
on
out, and then but he kind of cuts back and lets some blockers get there, and get some positive yardage. I don't know.
Now they're talking like it's against Titusville. I'm not sure what they're doing here.
Sure looked like there was a block in the back there at the end of that on Brock.
I think Wheeling was tied up with somebody and right in about the middle of the field. Number 23.
Well,
that's where they threw it at.
Yeah.
They got arms pointing every direction, but up. Okay, now is a block in the back and a timeout. Titusville. Okay. So they get a block in the back and against Warren and timeout Titusville. The ball will be spotted at the 47-yard line of Warren when time goes back in play.
Well, you know, you got to just tell the kids, look, just get mentally tough here. Look, we've screwed up, but let's salvage something here.
Well, you still got to play
6
minutes or 8 minutes or whatever it is and play it well.
You gotta keep your composure. That's
exactly.
all.
Keep your composure. Don't lose your cool. Play your game.
First down at 10 Warren at their own 47 as play gets ready to resume here on a brisk Friday night. Or just plain cold, I don't know which. Warren now will send two to the left, one to the right, put a wing left. Ball's given off the tailback, straight ahead Sense. And he breaks a tackle and almost broke loose inside the Titusville 45 to the 42.
Titusville hit him about 3 times, but nobody's wrapped up.
Yep.
Mong did a nice job.
Mong finally wrapped him up there at the end, but yeah, they're cold, they're tired, but there again, this is where you improve. This is where you make next season better. By becoming mentally tough, focusing on your game, don't give up.
First down and 10 at the 41 of Titusville. Trips left side, single right for Warren. Taking as much time as they can off the clock. That's a long time for the lineman to stay in position.
Yeah.
There's the snap.
They were moving a little bit.
Straight ahead. I thought they were too. Breaks the tackle and goes to the outside. Picks up about 8 on the play. It's like maybe 7, 2nd and 3.
Another nice play by Mung that time. Nice tackle.
Well, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Oh, you got another score?
Well, I guess somebody lost track. 77-0. Meadville over Franklin.
When they had Journey Brown, didn't they score 100 on somebody?
Butler, was it Butler?
No, it was that game over at
the little game that took forever. It was just back and
over
forth
at
scoring.
Du Bois, wasn't it?
Du Bois,
Du
yes.
Bois, yeah.
Snap.
Yeah. Did they hit 100?
Yeah, it was 109 to 102 or something stupid thing like that. That's that game he ran for 700 yards, wasn't it? No, I'm serious.
No, I know. It's incredible.
While they work it off, if there's anybody still has their 50-50 ticket.
Brings up a second down and 3. Oh.
Jim Kevin Brown says, nice to hear Jim Bodemer. Reminds me of the old WTIV days. Fred Bloom, Tim Nelson, Jim Snyder. And that is the final, 77-0, Meadville over
That's the
Franklin.
final, okay.
I appreciate the comments.
About second down and 8 going up for Dragons. Just inside the 40.
Had a lot of fun broadcasting with Tim Nelson. Great guy.
Not us, Joe, but
maybe if we paid him better.
Inside the 35 through the 32. I'm just going to keep on talking, Bill. I don't care what they say.
I do. I got to say,
Hey, I can remember those days too, though.
Yes, exactly.
Every time I see Fred Bloom, it always puts a smile on my face. He's always so chipper, and he's such a fun guy.
I don't like him. I saw him about I don't know 3 weeks ago up at a restaurant in Centerville, and he was he asked me, he says, "What's going on with that team this year?" I said, "Tight end."
Yeah, his favorite call, isn't it?
Yep.
Go to the tight end. Guess what position he played?
Center.
Drive straight
There's a
ahead.
good
No,
play.
that's a good play by Titusville.
Yeah.
Stops the run. Yeah, Fred was a lot of fun to work with. We had a lot of fun traveling.
Played a lot of softball tournaments or softball games with him.
Yeah,
as an umpire,
bumping behind the plate.
Yeah.
Well, the Monday, Thursday night men's basketball league at the Y.
Oh yeah.
Officiating those.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
Did he ever tell you the story about getting stuck on his roof?
I don't think so.
Oh, goodness
I'll have to talk to him sometime.
Yeah, ask him about getting stuck on his roof.
He was playing as a reindeer.
4th down and 2. We'll get back to football here, folks. Oh, Titusville jump.
We moved.
Be a first down.
You know, when you look, as old as we are, as you can look back, right, Jim, and how much fun that was that everybody had back in those days.
Well, we were talking the other day about burning leaves. It was my favorite time of the year, was to rake the leaves down alongside the curb and burn them.
Well, they had a piece on Facebook yesterday about burning Effie.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
The thing that was always a big thing back then.
Not allowed to do it anymore.
No.
First down and 10. The Titusville 28 for Warren. Letting the clock run down as much as they can here. Good 18 seconds yet on the game clock.
They're cramping up.
I don't know why they're waiting. Yeah.
I'm cramping up watching them.
That right tackle keeps straightening his legs out.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah. Now they get some motion. Pitch back to Nyquist. Come the other way. Cuts up the field, spins, and he's going to be knocked down at about the 22.
Nice tackle.
Yeah, Miller threw a shoulder into him as he spun.
You got a lot of games to play yet. You might want to pull some of these kids.
Yeah.
You got Meadville next week.
Or tell them to just don't do anything fancy. Just go and go down.
That's what they've been doing, going right down the field.
Yeah.
Second down and 5. Ball's at the 22.
Well, thank Mr. White here at Warren for his hospitality and everybody here in the press box.
.330 left to go in the ball game. Doubles both ways now for Warren. And a flag.
Procedure.
Yeah, must have stretched the leg again.
Yeah.
Well, that's a long time for those guys to get down into a set position. You're waiting 30 seconds or so. And now, when they go to the ball, do they have to get in position? Or
I don't think they have to.
They can wait till 10 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah. So stand up and.
Or even with your elbows on your knees and then go down into your set position late in the count. Yeah, there's 22 seconds still.
Jeez.
And they're just going to sit there. And the guards
still moving. They're
like
still moving.
The defense can time it up if they can watch the other end of the clock.
Straight ahead run. And no gain.
About 2 yards, will be 3rd down and 8.
It's like Nate Stearns in there in the tackle.
Yeah, Nate Stearns with a nice tackle. He called his name a couple of times.
I put those linebackers right up there in the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Holy
They've
cow.
been playing real deep, in my opinion, this whole game, and especially now, just slide them right up.
But Warren squatted down for at least 20 seconds or better.
Yeah.
Two minutes left on the clock. Doubles both ways again for Warren.
They must have said something to the quarterback. It did a little better that time.
Ball's given off to Sims, and he's going to be stopped. No gain.
Saxton with the tackle.
Bring up a 4th down and 8. Of course, Titusville not using their timeouts here in this situation.
No.
But this is not the expectations I had coming in here tonight.
No, me either.
In
I
all
thought this was
honesty.
going to be a real close game. Thought we had a real chance of winning this one.
Big plays killed us.
Yeah.
And now Warren will take a timeout with 58 seconds left.
Although I would have considered, as the Rockets, maybe taking a timeout and switching in, get some JVs some time, some of the younger kids some time.
We haven't seen that this year.
But
we haven't seen that this year.
we saw it just a hair at the end of last game against Maplewood.
Yeah.
But I think that was as much to give the seniors an opportunity to, get an ovation coming off the field. But yeah, I'd in a game like that, I would have liked to have seen the JVs get in.
Well,
you could argue you got a lot of youth in the game right now, though.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
58 seconds to go. Warren 4th down and 8.
But there's no good a training as in-game training. And some of these younger guys, they're going to be playing here soon. And to get some time in an adversity game would have been good for them.
Pass goes incomplete in the end zone, so it'll be Titusville taking over with a little bit of time left on the clock. The clock every time gets kind of goofy, doesn't it?
It just said 1 minute and 1 second. Now it's down to 1 minute.
Yeah,
now it's down to 51.
The scoreboard operator, I noticed it earlier, and I said something to him. He said it's a little squirrely sometimes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, remember, they've been doing a lot of work down here.
They say that about the announcers for the stream, too.
Yes, they do.
I blame it on the scoreboard.
1st down and 10, Titusville with their own 25-yard line. McDonald rolling to his right to throw. Wants to go deep, and he's caught from behind. pushed down. And
they're calling it an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
He was pushing the back.
Yeah, he was pushed pretty hard in the back.
Yeah, he was.
And nothing illegal. Not against the rules to hit hard in football.
Nope. Again, that internal clock that hopefully will come with age.
Here we go with our time clock again, guys.
Yeah.
It'll snap back.
I'm not sure. There he is.
Been snapping on and off all night. Titusville. McDonald wants to roll right. Whoops, wants to come left. Got a bunch of blue shirts chasing him, and he's going to get tossed down.
Can't throw it.
Don't throw it. Just take a sack. And he's hurt.
Yep, he's up and going back to the huddle with time running off the clock. I'd be tempted not to run another play myself.
I would be too.
Not sure they're going to have time to get it in. I think coach is going to let the time run down. Take a chance on getting hurt.
I think Ian's a little woozy there. I think they're just
now they're going to take a timeout.
With 4 seconds left.
4 seconds left to go in the game, and Titusville calls
a timeout. Now we didn't want to lose it. It's like a mulligan in golf.
Could be, yeah. Just to set up the victory formation, take a knee and get out of here. You got cold weather, the game's over, and pulled muscles, whatever.
Well, they're setting the clock to 18 seconds.
All right, that's a little different.
I don't know, is it?
Hey, don't forget our 2-hour post-game show will be starting right after.
Low snap. And we pick it up, run it ahead, and that's not what we had in the playbook, but that's the way the game's going to end, I believe.
That's Cam Mung that took that snap.
So this game's going to end 42-17. Warren on top, and again, not the way we thought this game was going to go tonight, but the Warren Dragons, with the big plays, pull off the win. We'll have a wrap-up coming up right after these messages.
Signature here. Oh, and one last thing.
What's with the chainsaw?
Oh, well, service may be slowed due to network interference.
Network interference?
Yeah, well, maybe if you cut down some of these trees, you can finally get a decent cell signal, which is how you get internet now. Good luck.
Read the fine print. Only Armstrong delivers fast and reliable internet right into your home on a network built specifically for the internet. Zoom from Armstrong.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
And welcome back to the Corky's Pizza Titusville Beverage post-game show here at War Memorial Field in Warren, Pennsylvania. Final 42-17, the Dragons over the Titusville Rockets. We're going to have your player of the game coming up in just a moment. Let's get this last commercial break in, guys, and then we'll come back quickly, go over the game. We'll go down to the field to Bill, and we'll wrap things up here from Warren. Our coverage will continue right after this. Again, this is the Corky's Pizza Titusville Beverage post-game show.
At Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, all the local fall sports seasons are here. No matter if you're making that touchdown, running that extra mile, scoring that winning goal, making that putt for birdie, or slamming down that setter spike, the team at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group is a proud supporter of all the fall athletics in Titusville and the surrounding area. Doing your best is a team effort, and the team here at Donovan and Bauer attempts to give the best effort to our customers day in and out, just like all the local athletes. Have a safe and memorable 22 fall sports season to all the local teams and athletes. When you have the time, visit us on our website at donovanbauer.com and score that winning deal.
Like a good neighbor, your State Farm agent is there. And there. And now, there. Good Neighbor Connect is a secure virtual meeting tool exclusively for State Farm customers. It's simple to use, no signups, downloads, or plugins, and it helps you have the conversations you need with your agent at whatever distance you prefer. Ask your agent about meeting through Good Neighbor Connect today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversation. Try our oiled derrick sirloin or railroad flat iron, or how about the TPD ribeye, Louis Lip strip steak, or Fat Chad's pork steak. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the garden pasta or the Asiago chicken, or get the Rocketeer burger or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville. Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
And welcome back to the Corky's Pizza Titusville Beverage post-game show here from Warren Memorial Field in Warren, Pennsylvania. We're going to be going down to the field to Bill McCrillis in just a moment. The Rockets fall to the Warren Dragons 42-17. And a rough couple weeks ahead for the Rockets. They have Oil City next week. Chance for us to see Mr. Knox in action. Warren's got a tough schedule as well. They've got Meadville next week, and then General McLean the following week. Titusville, Oil City next week, and then they'll wrap up the season a week later with Corey. So that's that schedule.
Well, it's a little bit of a scary type of situation because we had trouble tonight with the good running back in Nyquist, and we had trouble stopping him. We turn around and face Knox next week. So if we can't stop the big play here, I'm not really sure what we're going to be able to do with Ethan. So Ethan Knox. So the Titusville Rockets going to have to go home and do some soul searching and get ready to play against a really good running back in Ethan Knox.
Yeah, and we had some good movement moving the ball in the first half.
Yeah.
Really disappointing that we came out and really just couldn't get the ball moving in the second half. You know, we could have maybe hung with Warren here tonight if we had continued to keep the ball moving. Had some good luck, with crossers to Cameron Long and some decent running.
Good game.
All right, let's go down to Bill McCrillis. Bill.
Yeah, we can't have. I'm down here with Coach. Coach, what your assessment of the game?
Sure. For us, this is a championship level team. Coming into this game against Warren, you were playing against 10 seniors and maybe a junior, so it's a very experienced team. All credit to Coach Morelli and what he did with those guys. We pulled things in close in the beginning there. We had 21-17. Things were going our way. There's plays that worked out. There were defensive plays that we won, but we gave up too many big plays. We made too many mistakes and had too many penalties. And that's a consequence of being a young team, that you have to be disciplined. You have to learn from this, that when you come into an environment like this, where you know there was going to be no friends out in that field, both in the stripes and on the sidelines, and things just didn't go your way, that you have to stick together. So that's kind of our message. We got to clean up those mental errors, those pre-snap penalties. We got to make sure that when they put the ball on the turf, when they have those bad snaps, that we make something happen with those plays, and we got to score.
Well, we are a young team. We got a lot to look forward to. The rest of the year, we got a couple more games, plus next year, hey, you got some fantastic freshmen in there.
We appreciate all these kids. I mean, from seniors down to the freshmen, they fight hard all the way to the end. And, you want the best for them every week. And so we just continue to learn and grow every week we come out.
We're seeing it. We're seeing it little by little. It's coming right along, Coach.
All right.
Hey, thank you.
All right, thanks, Bill. Wireless Mike tonight brought to you by Titusville Dairy Products Company and by RTI. Final thoughts, guys.
Well, I think it's pretty well said just there, Joe, that gave up too many big plays, and it's a game of mental. So they're going to go back. They're going to work on this mental attitude. Even though you're young, you can't excuse that. This is where you start to develop it. So it's a learning situation. Go home, look at the film, see the plays that you screwed it all up, and mentally hurt yourself, and pick it up the next week against a really good Oil City team.
Yeah, they can look at the tape and see some positive, too. So it's not all negative.
That's right.
And they can build on that. So,
all right, player of the game.
Well, we talked about it up here. We weren't sure which way to go. Bill was down in the field, and he was talking a lot about Cameron Mung, and Joe was also. So I think we kind of come to a consensus that it would be Cameron Mung.
Yeah, we had some opportunities there in the first half. Ian was finding Cameron with some crossers for some good yardage. We just couldn't capitalize on that and build on that in the second half. So, but I think he had a really good first half, and when we look at the stats, I bet he'll have quite a few receiving yards.
All right, on the road next week once again. We'll be in Oil City to see the Oilers in action. Our crew tonight, big thanks to them. Joe Roddy, Bill McCrillis, Jim Bodemer, camera operators tonight, Adam Bodemer and Joe Watkins. I'm Luke Rio. Thanks so much for joining us here for Titusville Rocket Football. Our coverage this season made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. By Poppies. By the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group. By The Barking Lot. By Fat Chads. By Armstrong. By the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub. By Kreiner Real Estate. By Warner's Bakery. By Goodwill. By Larry's Auto Service. By Corky's Pizza. And by the Titusville Beverage. Thanks for joining us tonight. Have a great weekend.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.